And hello everybody, and welcome to another Thursday night here on Crit and Miss. We're back with episode 4 of Worldrender. This one is called Blizzard of Woe. Thank you very much for joining us. It's wonderful to, well, we can't see you, but it's wonderful to know you're all out there. Drop something in chat to let us know you're here, and we'll give you a g'day back. Of course, we have a bunch of the usual suspects and our special guest from last week returning. So you'll also notice returning from a couple of weeks away, Mr. Modbrew. How you doing, buddy? How was the trip?
It was amazing. It was a lot of fun. I learned many things.
Excellent.
And I would like to say, so basically, for those of you who don't know, Sven has heavily invested in Crit and Miss role-playing games. So for my character on Saturday nights on Neomagnetic, Sven actually paid for me to go to Denmark to research my role of being Danish. So I spent 2 weeks over there, and I feel like I almost nailed the accent. Ready? Hello, it's me. I'm Danish. I spent most of my time at the pizza shop in Denmark.
Then why did you sound like Borat?
Because that's what the guy sounded like at the pizza shop.
Oh, okay. You sure it wasn't Borat?
It may have been. He did give me undies. That's how we do. That's right, Sven. That's how we do. Also, he denied some of my charges at the strip club, but it was Danish culture. Pay me back, damn it.
I feel robbed, Sven. Where's my trip to the hippie commune to research Seraphil and Patch's characters? Oh wait, I don't need research for that. Do I? Never mind.
But important question. Are the pastries actually better in Denmark? Because Danish pastries, as we all know, are delicious when you're in Australia.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing. Food over there is amazing. There was something called schmerpel, and it's basically rye bread with food on it, and it is possibly one of the best things I've ever had.
How's that said again?
Schmerpel! It's actually schmorbel.
Schmorbel?
No, schmorbel. Yeah, that's it.
Sounds like a character you'd name.
Tell you what, if Yahsob die,
Love it. And of course, yeah, excellent. Well, good to have you back. And Sven, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Hippies were all a bunch of yuppies living off their parents' money for the most part. For one, don't get me wrong, I love them. But yeah, they had some pretty cutting edge tech, and they still do. All right, so hey Skittles, thanks for joining us. Thanks for subbing again. Loves you, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, heck yeah. How many? It's 11 months, nearly a year. Nice one. That's a good streak. Heck yeah. Much appreciated. All right.
Somebody's going to wait for me to go to Denmark.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's just, how else are we doing these things?
I don't get that high because I normally only redo my sub when we're playing and it misses for a week.
Yeah.
Do any of you guys get that high?
What?
Sorry. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. So, of course, usual suspects. We have ComradeElric and Fizzcannon and Jason and our returning special guest, Froth. Thanks, guys. So, does anyone remember where we left things off? I'm happy to do a recap, but I will happily give one of you guys the opportunity.
Listen, I was away for a week, but I'm pretty sure you guys would have left in like a nice, secure location. So we've got time to just socialize, talk around the campfire, something nice and safe. Is that?
Yeah, no, there's like 3 dragons coming at us.
Dragon elves. Are they dragon elves or dragon
Dragon elves.
White dragons, yeah. By the size of them, like young ones, but still, 3 of them, and headed right for you from the north.
So we shouldn't be dragging our feet.
No.
Definitely doesn't sound like a TPK or anything.
This is what happens when Captain Wallamir is not here to guide the way.
Love it.
Ain't no captain now, you've got no ship.
So,
I have a hat.
let me bring us across to the regional map so we can see the journey so far and how things are going. Just loading now, folks. Here we are. they left from the town of Bastion, which is Yahsob's hometown. That's where they all met up, as per their instructions, to head off on this quest to find this mineral that the Common Alliance needs to mount a defense against the Empire, or perhaps a counter-offensive, depending on how you want to look at it. So they set off. They went through the smaller mountain ranges to the south there, down near Bastion, crossed through in a couple of days. We didn't do that on stream. That was kind of part of the intro story. We kicked off. We had day 3, 4, and 5 traveling through. They've run into various assortment of tundra-based creatures, frost wolves and Rimalaws, two other Nathies. And finally, on this day, at the end of it, after no trouble whatsoever, they're almost to the mountain pass that they need to take to get up north, and these dragons are approaching. I must point out that at the start of this day, things were a little bit unusual because Wallamir wasn't anywhere to be found, or Rimalaw, as most of them know him. Yahsob, however, did have a look in his tent and see that he seemed to have left behind his favourite deck of cards, the one that Ralph had drawn a card from previously. And so he picked that up and chucked it in his backpack, and they travelled off. And so, yes, as you know, there's 3 dragons about 120 feet from the party, and they're about to get into a bit of a scuffle. But before we get to that, we're going to cut back a little bit. Go back in time, about a day or so, maybe a little bit less, to Rimalaw, or Wallamir, as she's also known, in his tent, doing his thing. So, Mod, would you like to take it away?
Well, hang on, I'm just finishing up my thing, so don't let the camera pan into my tent yet. I'm just cleaning up.
Okay, sorry, we'll pan away.
No, I'm good. Come into my tent now, camera.
We'll pan back,
Yes.
we'll pan in.
Yes, ignore the tissues. I had a cold. And I just sort of say, I'm looking there, flashing back to the earlier in the evening. Wallamir or Rimalaw looks at the deck of cards sitting on the table, tormented by the fact that his good friend that he just met when he took over this body pulled a card, and instantly the entire group was leveled up and all more experienced. Like, fuck equality. He wants to be more powerful. Like every other time I pulled these cards out, people got pulled away into dimensions and trapped for eternity. But no, Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. And I look at the cards and I notice the cards have actually changed design. And I was like, oh, it's a sign. So the design that used to be covered in flames and wreathed in blades, now, and with a golden trim, now almost appears wet, like it's moving water on top of the card. Oh, it's a sign. This is a sign that I alone will be powerful. And Wallamir grabs one of the cards and he pulls it from the deck of many things. But as he pulls it out, it starts stretching out, and attached to it is a like some sort of sticky, slithering substance. And he says, I don't know what's about to happen, but I sure hope if I get pulled into another dimension or something, somebody definitely remembers to shrink my giant expandable boat and don't just leave my tent in the snow, because that'd be horrible. And gets pulled into his deck of cards. Inside the deck of cards, Wallamir looks around and he sees his one true love, Effie, the fire elemental. And as she goes to speak, he says, No. You mustn't speak, you see. I haven't worked out a voice for you yet, and I do not want to break the fourth wall and mess up the voice later, so shh, my love. Daddy! And he says, oh, my liebchen, come here. And 3 little kids come and jump on his shoulders. I'm so happy to see you. And he's, oh, what's it? Honey, when the fuck did we get a hot tub? Throws the kids over his shoulder and walks over, and in the center of this luxury sort of caravan-style room, we see a hot tub steaming. Oh, honey, I love this. This is great. put the kids back in the cage. It's time for a hot tub. And as Wallamir starts to get ready to go in the hot tub, a giant tentacle reaches out and grabs him and pulls him through as the water turns black and he disappears from his own safe place. Now, I believe I continue now making stuff up. Surrounded by darkness, slowly Wallamir comes to. He is just in a land of mist. No idea where he could possibly be. Hello, it is I, Wallamir, captain of a ship. I have a hat. There's no answer. Wallamir continues walking around the mist, searching. Many adventures happened where he falls over and gets back up and skins his knee a little bit. Not extremely interesting adventures, so we won't go deep into it, but several hours of walking, calling out, saying his name over and over again, when suddenly he sees a figure approaching. Hello, it is I, Wallamir. Hello. It's me, Maple. Hey, come over here. He follows the shadowy figure, and as he's approaching the shadowy figure, he hears screams just around the corner. He screams, I don't want to go forward. No, it should be alright. Just come a little bit further. I promise it's... Oh shit, you missed it. Wallamir walks around the corner and sees hundreds upon hundreds of dead bodies being devoured by a giant beast. Alright, well, you missed it. It's not great, but anyways, the name's Moople. Where are you from? And Moople and Wallamir go into a long, extended conversation we won't bother having on stream, but trust me, it was extremely interesting. And I will roll a charisma check for both of them. This one will be for Wallamir, because they've both got very equal charisma. That's a 21 from my angle. So he rolled a 21, that's pretty good. Froth, you don't agree? And it's a 10, so yeah, Wallamir is a little bit more charismatic than Moople. Anyways, I'm Moople. Welcome to this place. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you where this is, but you missed out on a good time, and sort of points. I'll tell you about that later, but anyways, do you need to go? Do you need to go somewhere? And Moople walks over, and a whole heap of tentacles wrap up in the air, and slowly the tentacles form a gel-like substance, and through it you can see a lady walking by a river. And one of me says, I have no idea who the fuck that is. And Moople sort of says, what about this one? And spends about 3 to 4 hours just swiping left on Cinder. And
Did you say it was on Cinder?
Cinder, yeah, lots of things involved in the tentacles. Nope. And one of me's like, oh, actually, hang on, maybe can I go there? Like, she's kind of cute. And they're like, oh, sorry, oh no, I swiped left. All right, anyways, hang on, swip. And all of a sudden, stop. And he looks at one of his good friends. Now the name's now Yahsob, I believe.
But Wallamir knows him.
Wallamir knows him as Kadam. And he says, "Oh, that's my friend." And Moople's like, "Yeah."
Wallamir knows he reminds him very much of the guy.
True, yeah. And he goes, "Right, well," and zooms out, looks at a couple more of the photos on the Cinder profile, and one of the photos is a zoomed out view with 3 dragons going towards him. "Oh, fuck that, I'm not going there." And then as the dragons get ever closer, looking through what looks to be a path of ice or something, Wallamir sort of thinks to himself like, "Well, it was nice knowing these people, but fuck them, I'm not fighting dragons. I hope they all fucking die in a storm. Like, how hard is it? Just don't get attacked all the fucking time. These people, they just fight and kill and die." And then he spots the deck of cards in the back of Dun's pockets. And he's like, "Well, I probably should go there and help if I can. They are, in fact, my friends, and I need..." "Oh, you want to go help them? All right. Well, I guess I can do something with that." And Moople sort of circles around to the back of Wallamir. He's like, "All right, if I can do this incantation, I want you to focus really hard on your friend's profile before I move it to the right." And he's like, "I'm sorry, what?" And Moople kicks the shit out of Wallamir, sending him through the portal.
And with that, the camera fades.
Fucking wanker.
You hear that in blackness as the camera fades out. As it fades back in, we're on the battlefield. The dragons approach. And let me just have a look at our combat tracker here. Excellent, we will clear that. I would like you all roll initiative, please. We'll add the dragon.
Apparently there's an echo. Do you have...
The echo's there and bad. I know he said better, but I'm listening and it's bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything in my end looks good.
So, are you picking up audio from Video Ninja, from somebody's video, and Discord?
No, I'm not capturing all audio from Video Ninja. I'm only capturing it from Discord.
So generally, echoes come from sources coming.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah, it's not me.
I've turned my headphones down just in case it was getting out onto my mic, because it's a bit more sensitive now.
Everybody muted their audio, like in video.
That whole thing.
I've muted it all this side in Video Ninja.
Okay.
Alright, we're getting wrapped up. I've moved you guys across to the map. How are we doing? Yeah. Yeah, that's odd. Should we want to throw to a break and fix it, or?
It's probably best just listen to that quality. Just 5 minute, and we'll kick off.
Back right after these messages.
Yeah, let's do that so we know where we're at, and then we'll go to break. We've got Ralph, Ray, Bernie, and Yahsob in so far. Let me add Wallamir to the map.
Really?
Wait,
I
music.
be the most powerful.
I better start recording again so we can upload this to YouTube later.
I don't know.
Thank you.
He's kind of strange, that guy. I don't like him. Kick him through.
And Wallamir, because you rolled so well on initiative, you find yourself emerging from what is perhaps a frozen lake or small creek or something that's like running down from the top of the mountains nearby, just to the west of your friends. You are going to be about Currently 75 feet from Kadam's position. You're literally you step 5 feet, you're on the map directly west of Kadam. So it's your turn. What would you like to do? The dragons are 120 feet to the north, so they're just figure this out. So yeah, so they're literally just off the map to the north as well. 3 of them.
I go. What
gonna
are
need-
things to himself? What was that?
Sorry, I'm not on the combat tracker yet either. I rolled an 8.
Sorry.
Did I roll an 8? No, I didn't.
That's right.
14 actually.
Okay. Let's get that in there. Done. Okay. Still rolling his turn. Fucking roll.
Yes. Wallamir thinks to himself, now it's time for me to help my friends / get back my deck of cards. And I'm going to use my movement and my action to run towards my good friend Yahsob and say, hey, Yahsob, throw us me cards. I need me cards, mate. Did you grab my boat? Did you grab it? Dropping out of character a little bit as he panics that they might have left his boat back at the his collapsible boat, his most powerful weapon that he drops from the sky.
So are you moving in?
Am I allowed to move? I was. Yeah.
Yeah, you get your
One,
turn.
two,
That's
three.
5 feet. Right, so where you are is 5 feet of movement. So you've got 25 feet left and your whole turn.
Wait, where's he going up? I said this way. 1, 2. Oh, that's 3. Sorry. 4, 5, 6. All right. Then I use an action dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, sees dragons coming from the north, I believe, and takes cover behind these rocks here, and says, "Hey, mate, throw us me cards and me collapsible boat."
Okay, not a problem. Anything else? Bonus action?
I would love to use the bonus action, but unfortunately, I have elemental gift, where I can give myself a flying speed of 30 feet the last 10 minutes, but I believe that's probably tied to my cards, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't actually know.
Is it?
It's part of his subclass, but it doesn't say it needs a thing, so I guess I could cast it. I'll cast it. So the bottom half of Wallamir bursts into flames with his wicked Katniss Evergreen, Katniss whatever name his pants that flame up when he spins around.
Love it.
Flame on. Deck of cards. Vote. Gimme. Gimme.
All right. Just need to...
Why are you not talking? Damn it yourself! Damn it!
Because I'm waiting for my turn.
You can talk again.
Just checking. I'm just checking up on a couple of things. We need to determine the wind direction because we have high winds at the moment. So can someone roll me a D8, please?
Can I roll this? Because you guys seem to roll for goddamn dragons all the time. I'm just kidding, Froth. You can roll it. I just want to hear your voice, dude.
Roger that. No problem.
Oh my god, fuck. I need to change.
Mark, could you roll in my bounce, please?
7.
What? Oh, your mount.
Yeah.
He's there.
Is he?
Yep, he's right below you.
Oh, that looks like a white. Wait, below me? No,
Yeah,
I don't
below
see
me?
him. I'll refresh.
Yeah, you might need to.
I honestly thought Fizz just said, "Can you roll in my mouth?" And I was like, "What the fuck? What does that mean?"
Yeah.
Alright, so it's going to
Holy
be
might
that
have
way.
to be.
Yeah. I think I have a token. It's not this type thing. Check one. Check. Kind of, but not really. So, choice. Two tokens.
Hello.
that hit?
Yes.
Oh, that's loud.
Turn that down. Was that loud on stream?
This is our compass, or the wind, currently going this way. It's just a matter of things. Alright, and it is next one of the young white dragon's turns. Now it is going to be moving, fortunately for you guys, against the wind, so it's going to have its movement speed reduced by 10 feet.
Woo!
Like that.
Yep. Any ranged weapon attacks are at -2, remembering this. Fortunately for you, you're not shooting it into the wind if you're firing, so you won't have your range on those reduced. Excellent. Incoming dragon. It has a fly speed of 80 feet, so that's reduced to 70. Needs to get...
Sorry, that was my stomach.
Okay, so...
Keep it down up there. Bloody hell.
So this one is going to fly in from the north, and it's going to stop there short of what would be its full speed, and start flapping its wings and waiting. Kadam, it's your turn.
Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is run over to the rock with our friend Rimalaw, and I'm
That's
gonna say,
me. Rimalaw.
Rimalaw, me have your cards, but boat could be problem. We have to go back for boat, possibly on the way back from rocks.
Dan, can I use a reaction to try and slap him? Like, gotcha! Good! My favorite boat!
I'm just gonna let it.
Not attempting to do damage, just a tiny, skinny man hissy fit.
Are you allowing it, Jeff?
Yes, and I hope this doesn't take an action or a bonus action just to say, it's okay, little man.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, and may I say, Wallamir fully intends this to be non-lethal.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
And may I say,
Excellent.
it's time for Kadam to rack Yahsob's brain and bring up what Yahsob knows about the white dragons in this area. For all we know, they're not even hostile.
Okay, roll me a nature or history. Your
Nature
choice.
or history? Okay, better at nature. Ooh, that's a good roll. Dirty 20.
Natural 20. Oh, dirty 20. All right, excellent. Hey, dirty 20. We have a thing for that. Drop them in the chat. I'll do that right now while I scramble for a thing to say. I think I did the thing. Yeah, I did the thing. Yeah, there they are. Dirty 20s. Okay, so as far as white dragons in the area, you know they generally are pretty rare. They're usually solitary creatures. The fact that there's 3 of them is a little bit odd. But usually they're found a fair bit further north, although some have been sighted in this area once or twice. You do know they don't, even though they easily could, they don't range down as far south as Bastion and give you and your people any trouble. And you would know that they're apex predators, like absolute supreme hunters in this area. Usually if they're coming at you, they prey on everything.
Oh,
But they're also like, they can speak, they can be reasoned with, they are intelligent creatures, right? Maybe not as much as some of their other coloured cousins. As far as the colour of the scale goes, generally chromatic dragons are, like in most other settings and most other worlds, considered to be evil, but there are exceptions. You wouldn't have a clue about these ones at this point. But
all I know is they're coming straight at us.
Yeah, I like to think that Wallamir is like slapping you hissy fit. You say they calm down, and Wallamir is sort of like, turns, looks at the dragons, and then ducks behind the rock again, and says, Yahsob, now listen. I believe when there's 3 dragons like this, they refer to it as menage a terra.
All right. What are you doing for your turn?
It was
Okay.
pretty good.
And look, so you've made a check on your turn. That is going to have to be your action.
Gotcha. So
And you've
all
had a
I've
bit more
got is
conversation.
my
So you've got a bonus and some
action,
more.
and I don't believe it's time to rage just yet. So what I'm going to do is actually just duck under a closer rock. I can't be action stealthy or bonus action stealthy, obviously, because I'm not a rogue. But I am just going to kind of get into the dark spot, if I may.
Absolutely. Not a
I'd like to
problem.
applaud you not
And that'll
losing
sadly
your
be my
cool.
whole turn.
All right. Well then, Taiji, you're up, buddy. What do you got?
Yeah.
Oh,
How far away are they?
The other two appear to be 120 feet away. This one appears to be from you 100. So the others are a bit more than 120 away, 125 maybe from you.
Okay, so I'm going to raise my left hand, and I'm going to cast Aid, and I will give it to Wallamir, Kadum, and McBurn face, Sergeant Bernie, which they'll all get 15 health, max health. Each
Is that
target's hit points maximum and current hit points increase by 15 for the duration, so you get it for 8 hours.
Yeah, so there's a spot on your character sheet in those health things where you can set a maximum health override.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, so you set that to 15, and it should give you. You might need to set it to the new total.
So add extra 50.
Max HP modifier. So just add 15 to the max HP modifier.
That looks very much like it's worked.
Excellent. So
One attempt to make
you
it
guys
easy.
can get.
Okay.
I mean, sure, but remember that it's more than 10 because you might also get 10.
Yeah, Roger, I
Yeah.
saw that.
Alright,
Yeah, cool. Also, don't forget those of you with mounts, they should also be at full health. I don't know why they're not. Maybe
Yeah.
they just got forgotten when you rested.
and that's me done.
That's you done? Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. The next dragon. Let's check something.
Do you surrender, dragon?
Do you surrender?
I should point out that these things are like up a bit, but not like stupidly high off the ground. They may be coming in at like 30 feet elevation. This one as well swoops down into a similar flanking position to the other one, and holds there, flapping its wings in place and waiting. Sergeant Bernie, what would you like to do?
All right, Corporal Steed. You know the drill. Let's get up high, get me above one of them, and wish these bastards here good luck. I'll see you on the other side.
Hell
Shoot
yeah.
up into the air.
All right.
60
While
feet.
you're heading in the same direction as that compass arrow, you get plus 10 feet to your movement speed of your mount as it's flying. If you go against that direction, you're at minus 10. So just keep that in mind.
In which case,
I'd say if you're going to head straight north, because it's only partially with the direction, you'd get plus 5, and straight south would be neg 5. Yeah.
it's not going to make a huge amount of difference. I need my thing. Let's go 60. So I'll fly to about there.
So let me look something up.
But as I'm going, I'll yell at the other guys. I'm going to need some support up here. I'll get it started.
I'm gonna say something just for the sake of what we're doing here. And the fact that we've progressed and you can see the dragons and everything. The current weather conditions actually say anything more than 20 feet from you is heavily obscured. I'm gonna say it's lightly obscured instead, so you can still actually freaking see it.
Oh, right. Yeah, that would make a difference, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, my apologies.
No, that was on me because I've been describing them all as being, not that. So, but it's not light-based obscurity, so it's not your dark vision stuff isn't going to help you.
I can't imagine fighting white dragons in a whiteout blizzard.
Well,
As
I
I'm
hope it doesn't get
approaching,
worse.
I'd say as I'm flying in towards it, just before I get into visual range of where it was, I'll cast a spell, and that will be darkness over the top of the one on the right.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's
no problem.
15-foot cube. Circle. Cube.
Yep.
I'm looking at a picture of a sphere, and I say cube.
Nice.
So yeah, that
It's hip to be square.
it is. There we go.
Roll your
and,
D circle.
Here it is, and so this will be centered on the dragon.
Yeah, that guy there. Yeah.
Yeah, so he is
So you can
elevated
see me
30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair. You also
I'm
won't
sure
be able to see exactly where he is.
That's
but
fine.
that's fine.
That's cool.
Yeah.
He'll punch out the other side, and then we'll do
Yeah.
some dogfighting.
I will also, we'll let it roll as it is for now, but I'm just going to add Corporal Steed to the combat tracker as an intelligent mount.
Yeah, Roger.
So as of next turn, Corporal Steed will be at the top of the initiative order.
Ooh, he rolled well.
And so
Yep.
he will move, and then you'll have to wait until your turn. I'll do the same for Bucket now, and Fizz give you the choice if you want to have your first turn with Bucket moving up with you, like on initiative, on your initiative. So we'll see where she ends up.
She said she was right behind me. I see her right in front of me now.
Okay. I'm seeing this is you here. I'm pinging. You should see your token flashing, and this is Bucket here. I'm pinging. Thank you. Yeah, and Bucket's got initiative 5, and you have initiative 2. So do you want to just roll with it as is?
Sure. Yep.
Cool. All right, no problem. Anything else, Sergeant Bernie?
No, that's all of everything I can do.
Okay, no problem. Plunge the other dragon to darkness. It is the third dragon's turn, and now it's at this point that you begin to realize you might have made a mistake in your judgment of the size of these dragons. The first two, definitely, you were on point. However, the one coming up the middle, you would expect it to be coming closer as these ones are, but instead it sort of seems to stay about the same distance away, but it just gets much bigger. And you can see as it gets closer, it's covered in like icy spines, including like a rack of them around its face. And the gaps in between its scales are all glowing like an icy, very kind of light. Gets closer. And it
Mark's gunning from the TBK.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. See, I wouldn't do that to you at all. And then, unlike its brethren, so it reaches the point where it's now 120 feet away like the rest were, right? And then it seems to surge forward again, taking the dash action.
That's awesome.
It's going to surge forward, completely ignoring. It looks like it's going to completely ignore you, Sergeant Bernie, until it sort of snaps its head to the side, swings around a little bit, like it gets to this point, and swings around a little bit, and then starts to float around here. Now, what elevation are you at?
60 feet.
60 feet. It's going to be at about 30, so it's looking up to you, down at your friends. And it's taking a dash action at this point. But it's flying forward. Its massive size becoming quite obvious as it looms over you, its shadow covering a massive amount of ground beneath. And floating there in the sky, it looks down at Yahsob, and probably past Wallamir or Rimalaw because he's hiding behind a rock. He's not hidden, but he knows he's there. Down towards Taiji and Ralph, and back up to you, Sergeant Bernie. State your business. I am the Blizzard of Woe, and you enter my realm if you wish to pass. You must make tribute.
Here's a horse.
Turn.
Oh my god, we need a bard.
Take the horse.
It is Bucket's turn, or Bucket and Ralph's turn. Would you like to do?
Who is this
Bucket, make
speaking
good
to?
tribute.
All of you.
Oh, fuck. Why now? Why on my turn?
It's just the way the initiative rolled.
The hell can we do? I say I got cold weather clothes. I have to look at somebody else who's close to me.
Me.
I'm
Taiji?
guy.
I'm
Taiji,
right
what does
in front of
Taiji have of value? Yeah.
Jason, do you want to tell Ralph what he might see on you of value, or what he might know that you have of value?
He's not really going to see much on me because I've got a big cloak over me, so you're not really going to see much at all.
Make me a perception check, please. Not costing you an action or anything. This one,
Well,
I just want this one at 12.
19.
Oh, a 19. Yeah, you don't notice anything of value particularly. You do notice.
Well, the only
As you're
thing would be
standing
my
there,
cloak. You would see my cloak.
Yeah. Is it a fancy looking cloak, or is it just big?
No, it's a cloak of elven kind.
Right. Okay. So you'd see that, but it's pretty long, and it wraps around him pretty well. You see, like down around his legs, they're a little bit bulkier than you'd maybe expect for the way he moves. But that's about it.
I say, am I right to talk?
Yeah.
Well, thanks to a miscommunication, we could lead you to a magical, expanding, folding boat. Also, I have this extremely powerful dark magic book. And just from behind the rock, the dragon would see a hand come up with a black book of souls.
So I would envision this is more of your responding to Ralph looking around for valuable stuff, just because it is still Ralph's turn.
No, it's all good.
No, well, I literally asked if I could talk, and he said yes. But yeah, so he asked for tribute, and I just hold the book up.
You're right. Yep. And I would just stay back and do nothing. If he's got a plan.
Okay. Do you want to hold an action to do anything in case anything pops off, or?
No, I'm good. Good.
All right. No problem. All right. So Wallamir's held the book up. It's Corporal Steed's turn.
Right.
If you guys collectively decide here that you want to talk and negotiate, we can just open it up to that and hold the initiative order for the moment while we do that.
I'm happy to negotiate.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see how the negotiations go.
Yeah, let's do that and then go back to Fizz's turn, if need be. Ha!
No, it's all good. You got skip.
All right. So Dragon looks around then, sees the book, and sort of like tilts his head to the side.
It's a book of ancient secrets.
sort of tilts its head side to side, looks closer at the book again. Where did you find it, little one?
It is a book given to me by dark, sexy powers.
Are these the kinds of powers that raise the dead?
Yes, it can raise dead. Let me just, it would take, unfortunately it's not, like, it says instantaneous. Hang on, it's written, only I can read it because I claimed it. You see, I put my name in the book. You have to write your name in the book. Right here, you write your name in the book, and then you have the ability to read all the book powers eventually after you have a long rest. But you write your name in it, then you get the powers. Instantaneous animate dead, but it takes like a minute to cast. But for you, probably like
talking.
50 to...
That's not what I meant. It's not a book of necromancy.
It's literally a book of necromancy.
And you acquired it from where?
Hang on, is this thing on? Hello? It's dark, sexy powers from beyond.
Yes, from beyond, so not within my realm.
I have no idea where your realm is. I believe you specified it as this area here. So
Everything north,
from outside.
Everything north of this location is my realm. You are on its border now.
Now, listen, I have to come explain something to my friend. Okay, your friend Rimalaw is dead. I took his body. I'm not from here. I have no idea what the fuck is north of here. But
I thought you smelled different.
powerful.
From another plane, you say?
No,
Perhaps another sphere altogether. He now is looking at you with interest more so than hunger. So that's a good sign.
should I try to seduce him? Is
Rage just looks across at the dragon and back at what's going on and just goes, "Oh fuck, this isn't gonna end well."
Rimalaw's body is going to turn to Ralph and say, "I'm sorry about your friend, but one second. Who's that guy?" And he points across at Froth's character. Is he one of us, or is he like with them? I have no idea what the fuck he. I just came out of ice.
It's true.
Him with us, him friend.
And him? And points at the dragon.
Him we not sure yet.
Loxodon.
Yes.
Local. He sniffs the air. Not local. Same time. Human. Okay. I have a proposition for you.
Me listen.
If you proceed into my realm to a place called Malachi's Rest in your human tongue, there you will find the source of an undead scourge that's pillaging my horde. Remove the scourge, and I will give you access to my lair. Temporary access. Yes, you may find something you seek.
Me Yahsob love smash undead. Me
Do you
Yahsob
feel-
help.
How do you feel about a lich? And he narrows his eyes at you, like, you know, trying to see what you're made of, I guess, in response.
I hate to say this while I'm hiding behind a fucking rock. Well, I'm hiding, really, am I? Just standing behind a rock.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just say, liches, get stitches.
I've not laughed in a century. Thank you, little one. Well then, you have my permission to enter. My kin will not harm you while you are here, so long as you do not try to harm them. Are we understood?
You graceful, me Yahsob, understand.
You may call me a Kanthanak.
Ow.
What? I can't.
Oh, what? I mean, okay.
If it's easier for you, Blizzard of Woe will do.
Fucking Australians.
Okay, Lizard of Woe.
I shall return to my land. You shall make your way through the pass. Be careful. Watch out for trolls.
While Lizard of Woe's
I'm-
looking at,
So go on.
while Lizard of Woe is looking at Yahsob, Rage would drop his darkness spell and go, of course, yeah, we wouldn't hurt anyone.
The dragon that you had in darkness looks around when it sees you. It sort of snarls, but cows its head when a Kanthanak looks back over at him and gives him a bit of a stern look. He's obviously going to listen to the boss, and it is the Blizzard of Woe. You know the storm that's about to hit you? That's the first part of the name. Yeah, Blizzard of Woe.
Yep.
And with that, oh wait, come to me at the ice wall when the lich is dead. You shall have your own. And with that, he turns around, flies away, and his two lackeys trail along behind him. Well done, folks. Managed to not get wiped out.
Yeah, and I'm glad he left, but I was totally joking about that whole your friend's dead thing.
Colour me what? I didn't think it would go that way. That was better than I thought.
I thought we were going to be dead for sure.
I thought we were dragon food.
I was about to teleport out of there.
Did anyone else think
I'll remember that.
it was a little bit weird? But yeah, once again, completely joking about your friends being dead. This is my normal voice. That was just a story to trick the dragon.
Well, either way, it sounds like there's a lich at bloody Malachai's Rest, isn't there?
Yes, this be fun.
There is. I did
different.
think there was a joke coming, like a punchline.
No, I think liches get stitches was probably the best I've heard already.
That honestly, that was fantastic.
But if I wish I'd said it at the time, but if someone can go back retroactively and clip that,
I was going to ask him which lich, but I thought that might be
Listen,
something I'd have to teach.
I heard him talking about dragons and names, and I thought it was going to be the Great Dragon D's nuts and lick my balls. I thought that's where he was going. I was waiting for the punchline. He never said it. But yeah, that's just the way Rimalaw sees it.
Alrighty.
yes.
So
Rimalaw.
we're gonna head
Rimalaw.
up the passage.
I will point out that this all happened at kind of like you've got about an hour's left of light travel time, and that hour will get you to basically hitting the passage. Do you want to camp at the entrance of the passage, or do you want to push on through the night? keeping in mind you have a blizzard approaching.
I think we're
Yeah, we
good.
probably need to.
We need to push in, I think.
Yeah.
You
Get
basically
out
Is
of
there
the
another
blizzard.
cave or something?
Yeah,
Can I see
right.
anywhere to shelter from my aerial position?
Go ahead and make a survival or a perception check with disadvantage because of the obscurity the storm is creating.
Who?
Alright. Survival or perception?
Well,
That'd be
fast.
me.
Anyone else who
They're
wants
the
to look to
same.
make the roll as well?
Yeah, 9 is the best I got.
Let's have a look.
Kadam, because you are also able to smell and you have advantage on that, you can make it as a flat roll because you might be able to smell like a, drier space, like maybe there's a different vegetation.
He has a
Okay,
14 smell.
that's better. Let's see what else we get.
Ooh. Dirty 20.
Alright, so I will
Oh no, that was
say-
deception. Wallamir is pretending to look also.
I figured that. With a 14, I'd say it will probably take you the remaining hour that you have before sunrise to find a cave. It's, it seems to be dry enough, at least from distant inspection, like it's covered, it's out of the way. It's got one entrance on the side that you're on. It looks like it might have a couple beyond it, further out into the snow, leading into the mountain pass. Would you like to proceed? Well, towards said cave?
I would.
Let's do it. Let's take shelter and come at this after rest.
Hey, I'm not flying through this bloody blizzard, mate. Let's get in that cave.
Oh,
Excellent.
Do this.
grab your mouse, but they're going to have to come in a bit slower than you guys. In a moment. I'll drop you guys to the cave page.
I'm actually really glad I didn't have to give up my book. He just kind of dropped it and left. It was great.
Okay. May I sniff the air, please, DM?
You absolutely will.
Excellent. That came through a little garbled.
I'm sorry, I was talking real quiet. Yes, you may.
25.
Yeah, cool. So, approach the entrance to the cave. The outside is somewhat strewn with like rocks and rubble, and there's a few small what would be bushes. Make way inside, having a smell. It smells like dead, like rot. Not necessarily like undead rot, like it smells like rotting meat and old food, stuff like that.
Right.
But that's all you can smell. You can't smell like the scent of any particular creatures or anything like that you're aware of.
May I just say to the party in that case, me smell dead things, but not undead things. They're probably predators in cave.
Yeah, well, that's pretty normal.
And I guess we might as well start heading up and investigating this cave. There's no point just standing in the entrance all day.
Yes.
Sure thing.
I would dismiss Corporal Steed at this point.
Once you get beyond like 5 or 10 feet into the cave, or like, away from any of the cave entrances, it gets like dim, but there's enough light filtering in for the moment until it actually gets dark that it's still considered dimly lit in most of the cave. Yahsob, as you move in, you can see the ground is cracked. There's another obvious, entrance straight ahead of you. So that's to the north west for you guys. It leads out to what is, another part of the beginnings of the mountain pass on the other side. You can see some foliage out there actually on the trees. Maybe there's less wind on this side of the mountain. You know what I mean? You can see another entrance to the north that leads out into what is presumably the same space. The cavern itself is roughly 60, 70 feet across. There's a massive pile of bouldered stone built, and it looks like it's been placed there, built up to your northwest, like not the thing you're standing right next to, but the bigger one. Like that looks deliberately placed, as if to create some kind of sheltered alcove in that area. It's behind it. That's all you see. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary other than, obviously, moisture dripping. Maybe occasional insect buzzing. You might hear the squeak of a rat.
Okay. So whatever's out there... Oh. Whatever live here out at the moment cannot see roosting point. And maybe look around this corner here into this space, see if there's... Because usually predatory animals will make some little soft spot for himself to lie down.
Around here, the smell gets worse, if it could. It's like in the back of the cave. Do you see the darker part of the ground there?
Yep, this bit here.
Yeah, so that is actually like a shallow pool of muck, and it smells absolutely wretched, like the worst sewage you've ever fucking smelled. You don't know what made that, but it's not pleasant. Fortunately, something seems to be stopping the smell from wafting too far, and it's like it's only just hit you where you stepped there. If you were to step back, you probably couldn't smell it anymore.
I'm gonna do just that. I found toilet. What's up this way?
Is everyone else just standing in the entrance, or are you helping me out?
No, I walk in and look for a place to sit.
Yep. You would find various places to sit on some of the edges around the walls. It'd be like lower parts of the rock low enough to sit on. Also this chunk in the middle here, there'd be something to sit on there. Maybe over here, they're probably small enough to sit on. He said, yeah. The cave's otherwise relatively empty. If you go around, is anyone going to go and have a look behind the big rocks?
That's where I was heading.
Yeah, so up in there, again, there's nothing there, but this is where you do see an assortment of bones and skulls, some of them humanoid, some of them not, scattered about the place. There are some roughly like sort of scrapped together piles of, I guess, it's not hay, it's like detritus, like dry leaves and twig branch, or this mats, so to speak, and a small circle in the middle that might have been a fire once upon a time, but certainly hasn't been lit in years. The smell of the rotting meat is strongest here.
Right.
And you can see there's a slight passage up, and you can see that off to the east there, right, with that little alcove. You can sort of see that, and you can't quite see where it terminates.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to where the party's assembled and just say, back behind me is bed/dining room for monsters, creatures, whatever is living here and out at moment. If we camp in this spot, they not see us straight away, but we keep watch. Be careful, and we might get them on the way to the toilet, which is over this way.
Well, I will point out, as Sorry, Fizz.
That is
Add something?
Alright.
So I will point out that as you all move inside and get your animals inside, assuming they're actually coming inside, the storm really starts to kick up. It's not going to be pleasant outside until that dies down. Like, at all. And it is still deathly cold in here. You're going to need to set up a fire and stuff if you intend to stay warm through the night. So yeah, guys, what do you want to do? The cave appears to be empty for the moment. You're free to set up a camp if you like. It is the end of the day, and the sun is slowly setting, so you're losing the natural light. You've maybe got half hour to set camp before it's dark, like fully dark.
Also, we
yes.
have a Yeti pelt. It's probably pretty
Yeah.
warm.
Good point.
I don't know about you, but I think I'd rather find out, see if there's something here and kill it before I
How
rest my head.
how big is the entrance to this cave?
The one you guys came in is roughly 10 feet. The other two are about the same.
About 10 feet wide. How high?
About the same.
Okay, hear me out. Can I walk over to the entrance once all the animals are in? And I want to cast Erupting Earth at the entrance and block it with a wall of earth to keep the storm
Okay,
out.
which entrance? There are three of them.
The main entrance that we just come from outside.
One you guys came through? Yeah, sure, you can block that off, not a problem.
No! Block other entrance! We just came from that way, it's safe. Other entrance probably have the enemy, the bad guys, monster, beast there.
I don't want to use too many spells. And we're going to keep
we
the
don't
storm
need to
out.
block that one, it behind us.
Don't we have to go that way into the caves further?
Ah, good point. See, I was just thinking this area there was like, yeah, I don't know.
Isn't this the entrance that we have to go through to get to the other exit?
I was pretty sure it's not.
I thought we were just tucking into a cave for the night.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
This isn't the cave, it's just a cave.
Yeah, so the mountain path isn't all cave. Some of them might lead you through caves, but it's just a mountain path, right? Running between the mountains and stuff, pathways across the mountains, through them, that kind of thing. This is one way that you can access that path. But it's not the only way, and the other ways are all like nearby. If you were to set out in the morning, if you were to go back out the way you came and set out in the morning, you'd find another entrance to the pass within an hour or two. So,
that's
up
the
to
thing.
you.
We want to go out that way, and we want to block these ones up here if we can, because that's where they're going to come back from, since they're probably out in the easier to hunt regions, the bits that aren't blizzardy, and that's probably their entrance and exit. Where we've come from is going to be where they don't want to hunt today, because it's in a bit of a shit.
I will let you know that there is still blizzard on the other side. Like, it's blizzard all over.
But it's less blizzard. Didn't you
yes.
say it's kind of shielded that way?
It's like, yeah, it's a little bit less windy.
See, if I was a wild animal,
The
that's
snow's still coming down.
like if I was a wild animal that's out of its nest, that's exactly where I'd be hunting. The bit that's got a bit less blizzard, so I can still see the prey. They can't see me as well, and hunting.
So, Wallamir says, all right, everyone hold on to your hats. And over the last few minutes, everyone's been exploring. Wallamir has been casting hallucinatory terrain, and he's going to make the areas at all the entrances and around us look like it's caved in and there's a giant hole down into ice and water and death.
Oh, very nice.
While he does that, Bernie's touching his head going, I'm not wearing a hat.
By
Oh.
Loxham's grace, I mean, that's clever.
And Wallamir will throw a hat to his new dragon friend and say, you are the captain now.
Oh, thanks. guess.
Because some asshole lost my boat. And he points at Yahsob and runs over and tries to hit him again. You son of a bitch! It was my favorite boat.
It's okay, little man. It's okay. We get boat back.
Okay.
We go back to where we get boat on the way back. Because we have to take sample back anyway.
That. Yes, Wallamir, I understand. I mean, Rimalaw. Rimalaw. I agree. And Rimalaw is going to take out his book of the ancient secrets and write a message to the captain of their old ship. And he just says, just writes in the book, so this is going to appear in the captain's head, and he's going to say, why am I like this? Am I being a captain to compensate for the fact my father didn't love me? What is wrong with me? It's all my fault. 25 words.
Okay. Now, question. You said it was addressed to the captain of your old ship. Do you mean Captain Raish?
Yes.
Or do you mean Captain Proudwood?
Captain Raish.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. I will make it. Can you actually write that, type that out and send that to me, or add it to the Google Doc, so we have a note of that? Because that may
just make sure it goes through. Awesome.
Don't confuse that with the gobbledoc.
Excellent. So you guys have some time to set up camp. You will also have so you've got 8 hours to sleep, 8 hours of downtime to think about some downtime. If you guys want to role play, you set up camp. Only step away and grab a drink. I think it's a little early for a break yet. So you guys want to do a little bit more camp setup role play?
So the entrances have a not seal, but hallucinatory seal. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Yeah, there's not really much Yahsob / Gadam would say apart from set up camp. Look out for them if they have some kind of other vision, but we should be good. Just keep watch.
It's a fair
There's
call.
a Yeti belt I'm going to rug up.
So, what entrances do you want me to block?
None, I think we're good for the moment. Well, from an illusion point of view, at least.
Maybe block western entrance and let northern entrance continue to be hallucinatory. Then, if creature have vision that see through magic, it's still blocked on west side.
Okay. Well, I then cast Erupting Earth on that entrance then and block it.
And then I
Which one?
Right, I got it, mate.
This one.
I haven't got it noted in my inventory, but would I have some kind of knife? Oh, there's no wood around. Never.
Sorry, what's it look like when this earth erupts out of the ground?
Well, you'd see my right arm, and it'd come up, and you just see it pointing towards the opening, and all of a sudden I just make a circular motion, and then you see all the rock just start moving and coming out of the walls, the floor, the ceiling, and it just swirls around, and then you'll just see like a portal close.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, so let's bring these guys inside. you guys all getting set up for camp?
Dragon Hill's been dismissed for now.
Okay. Problem. Steve. Right. So you're setting up camp. Are you making a fire? Have you been carrying firewood? Are you going to grab some from outside? What's the go?
Well, you'd see me walk over here, and they'd just sort of see me disappear as I go into my tiny hut.
Oh, this guy.
Oh, yeah. No problem. Problem at all.
It's a
Hey, Taiji, you fit
Can
more than
I?
one in there.
So, sorry, go on.
No, it's all good. I was saying, hey, Taiji, can you fit more than one in there? Don't know where you're going, but looks nice and hidden.
sort of poke my head out. I'm like, it's pretty small in here at the moment. And then
Not like the
poke it back in.
Like it looks small on the outside and it's big on the inside.
Well, I don't know if there's no room in there. You can always come into my sleeping area.
Right. I'll bring the Yeti pelt over and I'll lay up against the rocks and go, all right, I'm set.
All right. Does anyone else want to come in?
Yeah, what about that big elephant fella? He looks like he'd be nice and warm.
Let's talk in.
Excellent. Bucket, would you like to come in?
Set fear of intimacy aside for a moment.
Yeah, get the horse in here too. They're warm.
Yeah, let's bring the horse in and our good friend Ralph.
No,
Come
no.
on, Ralph.
Actually, say how.
No, I'll set a little fire here.
Okay.
I was
Excellent.
going to say, how does that work? Have we got wood for me to start a fire, or how does that work with me? Because I'm a robot, I'm still going to have to roll on the cold table and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, are you immune to cold or resistant
No,
to cold
I'm
damage
not.
at
I'm
all?
not actually
And-
immune to cold damage and stuff. No.
You're still alive, man. Like you're living metal.
Yeah, yeah.
So or whatever it is you're made out of. So yeah, you're still going to have to, unless you've got some kind of racial trait that says you're immune to cold or weather or that kind of thing. I know you don't need to eat. I know you don't need to breathe, and I know you don't actually need to sleep. You just need to like power down. But
All right.
yeah, it's effective. So what I am going to need from everybody, including Bucket, before you go to sleep. It's not really going to matter because it might actually. I need Constitution saves from me.
By the way, I do plan on keeping watch, even if I
Well,
establishing a watch.
Also, make these saves with advantage because you're all in cold weather gear.
Well, before we force it, I literally just want to say, so Ralph and no one else wants to come? You're all happy just sitting in the cold?
Making a fire like every other night.
Yeah. My
You guys go have fun.
All right.
I'll have a peaceful night.
And you guys all consent? You're happy?
mine's an 18. It's not. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm
Okay.
actually gonna sit up with
Frame
my
if you need
legs
me.
still under the Yeti pelt, with everyone else kind of sharing some warmth, and I'm gonna pull out a little knife that I'm gonna survival knife. Every survivalist has one, and just pull out a little piece of wood that I picked up during the day, and just start carving at it. Inexpertly, mind you. I don't have the skill with wood carver's tools anymore.
Oh, fair enough. Well, is it just the three of us and Bucket? Is Bucket staying with Ralph or is he coming?
In response,
No.
all you hear is.
All right. Perfect. So is Bucket staying with Ralph? Yes?
Can you not hear me?
You
You
said
guys
no.
hear me?
No to a optional question.
I can hear you, Fizz.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, okay, so I said no a couple times when you asked the
Yeah,
fucking.
no, oh, okay, so, yeah. The no came after the other part of the question. That's right. All right, so I'm going to take that as a consent, and these two are going to get pulled in to the lovely inside the deck of cards, which is lovely and warm.
Okay. So you guys all get sucked into the deck of cards.
I
And the
say,
deck of cards
I'm home.
onto the ground. And before we cut away
I
onto
would
the
like
inside of
to
the
play solitaire.
shop, when you try and
It's
draw
going to
cards
happen
from-
eventually. Like, I'm going to be sitting there alone, looking at this deck of cards. Fire, bucket, deck of cards.
Yeah, so I will point out that when that does happen, when you pick it up and go to open it, like it does open, but the cards inside it don't seem the same as they did the last time you drew cards from the deck. As you start to play solitaire with it, the cards that are coming out are just regular playing cards.
Yeah, good. I was not hoping to.
Oh
my God,
I'm just establishing that now.
I didn't even think about that, and that was really dumb of me
Yeah,
to play with
that
those
was
cards.
It was almost bad. So you've made a fire. Let's say let's get a.
Fizz, I honestly assumed you just meant with your own cards. I didn't know you meant walk over and pick up those cards. Okay. Now I'm with you. I was like, dude, you can play solitaire. Like, Mark, why don't you play fucking solitaire? Be an asshole. If he chose a deck of cards at the start of his character creation, he decides to pull them out for a bit of roleplay. DM's like, no fucking way, mate. They're shitty cards. They got wet when you're in the water and the ice. They're all stuck together. I thought that's what was happening. And I was like, when Fizz played solitaire, man? So we go through into the area. So when we're in there, we can actually hear people outside the deck of cards, like we're in that space, but they can't hear us.
That's pretty cool. Before we go on to that, I'm just getting things finished up outside. We'll jump in there. So.
So that deck of cards is pretty much like my tiny hut.
Yes.
Not at all.
In a way. Yeah, like in a way. Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Is exactly. Do you have your warm, loving family inside that tiny hut?
Yes, I do.
Then yes, it's exactly the same. Mr. Dragonface, would you like to partake in this hot tub?
He's still asleep.
He's still asleep. I'm going to drag him asleep to the hot tub. No, I don't drag him to the hot tub.
It'd be like Weekend at Bernie's. You just
just like cut to a clip of you like asleep, slipping down into the hot tub, like drowning and bubbles come out.
Drool coming out of his mouth and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Wallamir's still talking at him the whole time.
But so
There I was.
before we get on to everything, we've gone past some things that I need to do. So I still need con saves from.
I got an 18. Mine didn't
Okay,
come
cool.
through.
Thank you. Yep. I still need one from Kadam and one from Wallamir. This is the time before you got to the cave.
12.
12. Yeah.
That would be a mighty 6.
Jesus.
Okay. So
Does it help if I can literally light my body on fire and fly?
I mean, kind of. Like, kind of, yeah. I'd say it would. I'd say you can. Did everyone make the save with advantage? Everyone else so everyone else because of their cold weather gear. But Mod for you, it's because you're not wearing cold weather gear. You're just like fiery, right? So you just have the same.
Yes. Firebolt.
So in which case, everyone's fine. No one takes damage from the extreme cold. So that's fine. You're good to bump down the camp now. Is anyone actually taking watch? Because the three of you are inside a deck of cards, and you can hear what's going on, but I assume you can't see outside, Mod?
No, we can just hear.
You can just hear. And so, Taiji, you can see through where you're in.
Yes,
Ralph's
I
sitting
can,
there playing
and I don't
solitaire.
need to actually sleep. I can just I can still.
Okay. Yeah. You still need some of that. Still needs to be like downtime, but between you and Ralph, you could keep watch.
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Well, one walked into a bubble. The other 3 walked into a deck of cards.
Yeah,
I imagine the ones in the deck of cards are.
I was kind of
Well,
planning.
like, we could all be safe right now if people just went into huts, but no, all good. So, 100%. But we can hear, so we can take an audio watch, because there's hallucinatory terrain all over all the entrances, and walls blocked.
We have
So-
done a good job of fortifying before, like, we set in. I
So
guess.
with my sentry's rest, I need to do 6 hours of be inactive for 6 hours in a motionless state, but I can still see and hear as normal.
Yeah.
But can you
You
think
still,
it's normal?
it still counts as being like resting. So you're awake and conscious. You don't lose that round of having to be woken up, but you're still not active. You know what I mean? You still got to like kind of wake up if you're in that state. That's why you need to have like you can cover more of the watch than others normally, and you can still be aware so you don't end up being surprised, but you might still not be able to react as quickly.
Bless you.
Sorry.
So just
feel bad for your mic.
figuring a few things out. So because Ralph would be familiar enough with Taiji by now that he sleeps in this hut every night, but
Yeah,
still does
so-
his watch share. So
I seen him go into his bubble, and I seen them all go into the deck of cards.
yeah,
And I imagine they're hearing me like a giant, right? And I'm playing solitaire. So they hear the cards flap, flap, flap. And I finally stop shaking their box, put all the cards away, and then they hear snoring.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
my end of it.
Perfect.
fair enough. So while you're doing that,
Just stay up a little while, but
so we'll call you first watch, and we'll call Taiji the other 3. So can you roll me a perception check and a d20?
okay.
And for those of you
Perception
playing
and
along
a
at
D20.
home, we're looking for a 15 plus on the d20.
All right, a 4. And who's looking for that? Us or the GM? 7.
So your one, watch as it is passes without to drift off to sleep. Well, sorry. Is this better?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your one watch will pass as that. Nothing happens, and you pass off into sleep. Taiji, we'll do yours in a sec, but before we do, Wallamir, you and your
Yes.
friends are spending the night inside your home. So, what would you like to say or do? What's going on?
Well, apparently they're both well asleep. So very comfortable in my home. So I go and get blankets and pile them up on top of them to keep them warm.
Just
and
one
then-
note. As I go to sleep, my character's gonna, because I was planning to keep watch while I do this, but since we're in this place, I'm just gonna settle in and do it. I am still trying to carve something out of wood, trying to
Alright.
bring up the old skills, if you may.
Sure.
that,
Well,
that Yahsob does not have.
go ahead and make me a. What was woodcarving? It'd be dexterity. So just make me a straight dexterity check. With disadvantage because you're a bit fumbled and you don't have an actual woodcarver's knife. It's just a check.
It's an 8.
So like, it's taking a shape. You still don't know what that shape is, and you cut your fingers more than a few times. But you're making something. Cool. So you've tucked them all in, Mod.
Yes, and I say, well, now that I know he's awake doing that, I'd just like to say, I had a friend who could carve wood. He would carve little pieces and then use them to play in a game, and I missed out on the game once, and apparently it was really good, and another ship for some reason wanted to play the game, and they came and attacked us to try and take his wooden game because his carvings were so good.
Okay, so checking over to see if our dragonborn friend is asleep. He is. I'm gonna say,
Yep.
Wallamir, it's me. I am Yahsob and have been for a few days now. It's been quite the anomaly. Our two minds are getting along very well in this body, but I do miss my old skills, as you can see.
Yes. Well, as you can see, and he points at the wall, and like the entire area is just beautifully decorated. And as he points at the wall, he moves a little sheet there, and you see basically a transparent body that's sort of ripped apart all over the wall. He says, "Yes, my friend and I didn't get on very well at all. Yes, he is well and truly dead. And we have my beautiful wife, Effie, to blame." And Effie walks over and she says to you, and Wallamir goes, "No, honey, keep your voice a secret. Not yet. I haven't."
I'll just say to Wallamir, I'm glad you've brought the whole circus with you. And I
Yes.
do assure you, we'll get that boat on the way back.
Oh, I'm sure I wasn't even angry about that. I was hitting you because that's what Rimalaw probably would have done. And
I take no offense, sir. I've been slapped before.
but make sure you keep your voice down. We don't want to wake up the little children.
Oh, yes, of course.
And then they'll be like, Dad, let me out of our cage. I'll say, shut up. But
What?
we have a lovely hot tub over here. Alcohol. And more alcohol over here. And, well, yeah, that's about it. And some blankets at the moment.
We will be okay. Now, here's what I am thinking. We play along to pretend to be as we are. And by Cord's grace, I expect some solution will come up to give us our old selves back.
Yes. And might I say,
Suddenly
we're
you see him
we're
struggling
playing our
with his own
roles
head like
perfectly.
there's a battle inside of his head. He's shaking a bit, and he says, "We'll be okay."
Alright, and so I'm going to cut back to the cave proper. And Taiji, you're inside your little bubble.
Yep.
Of William's tiny hut, and you're powered down for all intents and purposes, but also keeping a watch out. So let's have some watch rolls from you.
Okay.
D20s, perception checks. Start with the first one. This will be the second 2 hours.
Okay, perception check. $11. Oh, it didn't do the plus. So that's
11 plus something.
plus 8.
Okay, for 19 on perception, and
Yeah.
D20 to go with it, please.
D20. 1d20 is a 9.
Yep, no problem.
Next one.
Move on to watch.
Next watch is come on
5 plus stuff.
8.
Yep,
That's a
13.
13.
And 20. Let's see what we get.
Ooh, 3.
Okay, yep, cool, not a problem.
And the next last watch.
Last one. Yep.
Is
Starting to get relaxed.
oh no. Oof, it was so close to a 20. On my screen, it looked like it was halfway between the 19 and 20.
Oh no.
Well, actually, the perception check would have been a 27 all up. Because I got a +8.
Okay.
15 on the D20.
15 on D20. What was the perception check?
The perception check was 27.
7. Didn't you say?
Mark, you can't hear you.
Mark, you're... Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, I'm mumbling to myself. I'm just looking at a couple of things. Okay.
Wow.
Check this. Yep. So,
Good.
Taiji, you can hear sort of coming into you about an hour through the last watch. So it's still an hour until full morning, and before the long rest is actually completed. And you can hear from outside to the north, kind of around here-ish, the scuffling of large feet, sort of snorting, snuffling, and grumbling of some voices in a language that you don't know. They're like, watch out, where? Can I get the details of hallucinatory terrain to begin with, please?
I sent it before, but I'll send it again. Hang on.
I didn't see it before, but it's now relevant.
Yeah, all good. Sent.
Thank you. Cool. Okay, so what's your spell save DC on that one?
My spell save DC is 18.
18. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Rolling some dice. Oh, that was close. This is the best I got. I probably shouldn't have shown you that. My bad. So yeah, you can hear this confused, sort of like it sounds confused conversation in another language and stuff shuffling around. So what would you like to do? When people be trying to come in? Yeah.
Very quick question.
Uh-huh.
Mark, you said I shouldn't have shown it. Your camera's not on? It's on like a...
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
When you said shown it, okay, all good.
Yeah, no, I meant the game log. I should not say that because then you might not see it.
Yes, excellent.
So yeah, Taiji, that's what you hear.
Okay.
Let's do about it. It's about an hour before you're meant to be waking everyone up.
I might just see where he goes first. Like, I'm just gonna hold off.
Yep.
And
Are
see.
you like powering up? You would be powered up by this point. Like your long rest would actually be finished by now. You've had enough sleep.
Yeah.
So would Froth, I'm going to say Ralph staying up for the first watch and the other two staying up chatting. Need to sleep through this or back to sleep up.
So you want me to do my long rest now?
Yes. So you're just gonna wait and listen?
Yes, I'm just going to wait and listen to see where he goes and what he does or what it is, because I obviously don't know exactly what it is yet.
Yeah. There appear to be 3 sets of voices, and like none of them are coming any closer. Because obviously, like, you said it was like you made it look like the whole thing had collapsed into like a sinkhole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's as if they're standing at the edge, which you can't see, but it sounds like they're like standing still. It sounds like 3 distinct sets of voices, just chattering amongst themselves, like agitated and confused, and like they're getting more and more worked up, but you can't tell what they're saying because you don't understand.
Yeah, cool.
No.
I'm not going to do anything.
This will probably continue for the next hour. Like, they're not going to leave. Seems that they're just getting angrier and angrier, and you can hear the occasional, like, one of them punches a tree, the other one like punches one of the other ones, and they roar at each other for a minute, and then go back to arguing and trying to figure out what the hell is up. I'm going to give them one more attempt at the end of that hour. So this means now everyone's completed their long rest, and it's about time to be waking everybody up, and you're now in much.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
give them one more attempt to see through the terrain.
I'll go around quietly. So I'll go down to Ralph first and just quietly tap him and just put my finger to my lips on it. Shh, there's something up there, but they haven't come in yet. And then I'll go over to the cards and I'll tap on the cards and just go, shh, come out quietly.
We don't do table talk, but I did put this in the game log. But you could have just thrown the deck of cards and said, "I choose you."
Alright, and so do you want to put yourself over where your friends are, Taiji?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And everyone's woken up.
Yes.
And I will say that, Ralph, do you start getting into your armor at this point? And anyone that wears heavy armor, actually, or any kind of armor that takes a lot of done, are you starting to put it on?
No. I mean, I'm watching for the threat. I'd probably just have my spear.
Okay.
And I'm kind of tucked down, hiding, waiting for something to pop in.
Yeah. Right, so as Taiji wakes you and you're all getting to sort of that point, if you're watching, you've all emerged from the deck of cards, everyone's awake, everyone's aware. It's at that point you hear, "Oh!" Sorry, you won't know. Do any of you speak giant?
Let me check.
I don't.
9.
No, common and
Do
Lux.
that.
No giant money? Okay, so you'll just hear like, "Oh!" And with that, you'll hear the 3 sets of footsteps start to advance towards the northern entrance, and I'll give you a call.
Excellent. Let me just tell you. Yes. So yeah, we get ejected. I just found out as a bonus action I can eject any number of creatures from the vessel. I didn't know that. I thought we all had to come out. I could push us out one by one if I wanted to. That's so cool.
Oh, well, that's cool.
So you can turn it into a giant rhinoceros and do the Ace Ventura thing with us and just...
Yes. You could come straight out of the deck of cards, asshole. But yes, I would, we're out. And apparently the voices are approaching.
Right,
And,
what's all this then?
them out there. They've been there for an hour. Looks like they might be coming this way now, but they hadn't moved for an hour.
Okay, listen. Plan is simple. They come in, we smash. If not,
And roll initiative.
get into
Yes.
Oh, did they hear me?
No, I asked you to roll initiative ages ago, and you guys just went on planning. So, like, roll initiative.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I was going to say, Fizz did sacrifice his armor to hold his position. Is this something where he gets like a stealth roll?
Well, that's what I'd be doing.
Yeah, that's sort of how I pictured you.
Because what a dick move, right? He wakes me up, puts his fingers on his mouth, hopefully not creepily, right? And then I start putting on my armor. Like, no, be quiet.
I got an.
Be as quiet as I can.
How does this one roll? Does this roll on there?
Which, by the way, is horrible.
Did you get a nat 20, Wallamir?
I did.
Yes.
Alright, you have a choice. You can either have 2 actions on this round of combat and stay at the top of the order, or you can choose where in the order you would like to go. For that, I will have to let you know kind of where some of the bad guys are going to go. So there's currently one in between you and Sergeant Bernie. The other 2 are after Kadam.
Wait, what?
Not on the map, in the order, in the combat order.
In the order.
I was like,
Yeah.
come on, like, Fizz is right there on watch. Like, my perception
No,
of shit, they
that's-
could definitely sneak up on me.
No, this is the combat order, but you got a nat 20 on your initiative. So,
Yes.
yeah.
I would like to go first. And it's an extreme. I'd like to go first, but could I find out where the voices are coming from exactly? Which?
Yep. We'll get to that. So just looking at these things, you're going to go first. They're there. Everyone else is there.
I got an 8. Mine's not rolling on the thing.
You got an 8. Oh, it's not coming through. All right, yeah. 8. There. All right. Well, so you specifically said you were not putting your armor on. You're waiting. You're looking. You're aware. So I'm going to give you both an opportunity to make a stealth check, and without your disadvantage for heavy armor, obviously. And you're gonna have a held action to do whatever you like. Like an opportunity to set a held action. So, would you like to set a held action to attack or do anything else?
My held action would be to hold my fingers to my lips when they all come out of the fucking deck of cards. You know, try to get their attention and make sure they're quiet.
All right. Well, in that case, if you're going to dedicate your held action to do that, I will let everyone else also roll stealth to see if they can be, hidden.
Baby!
This. Oh no, good.
I think it's born.
I mean, it's not enough for a sneeze, but it's close.
I feel like everything was going good and you took a step onto a rock and crushed it, and it made like a small little explosion
Yeah.
that quickly got muffled by your big foot.
It's going to
That's
be that
probably what
V-shaped
happened.
twig.
And then there's just an embarrassed look on Yahsob.
So I've got a 16, only 22, Bernie 22, Kadam and 9. All right.
What am I doing? Am I meant to be rolling stealth as well?
Fortunately, yes, please. Yeah, thank you for bucket as well. That's absolutely good.
What do I get advantage for? Make a dex
Tell
stealth
us.
check. Attempt to conceal yourself
You're
from
close
enemies.
if you're hiding, because you are trying to hide. So, yep, go ahead.
That's good because I only rolled a 3 then.
I know.
Let's try that
Well,
again.
you need to do better than that, man.
Let's hope this one's better. Oh!
So that's a 5.
I love it. I love it.
I could have almost
So-
guessed that was going to happen.
That's a 5.
Here's how we're going to do this.
Is that a double nat one?
No. That's 2 on
It
not
turns
top.
out
Double
that the stone that Elric stepped on was a piece of metal. Called Taiji.
I actually potentially I did roll a nat 20, and I do believe I have a method to save this poor stealthing rolls.
Kadam stepped forward and he kicked me in the shin.
That's what you get. You better hope I don't do it again.
You know, I have a dent. You're like bow-legged. -5 movement speed.
Hey,
Damn.
He's already
Damn.
done that to my my Monday night character.
That is a fucking awesome
Does it-
stealth roll.
This isn't exactly surprised because, like, they know something's in here. They can smell you, but they don't know where you are. You guys have hidden. You know they're there, but some of you have rolled really poor. So, what I think we might do is we're going to proceed with initiative as normal, and everyone will act accordingly. But as far as the monsters are concerned, the only one that they can actually see when they come in until the other characters do something on their turn, Taiji's the only one they can see. Everyone else is hidden because they rolled well enough on themselves to be considered as such. So,
God, even Kadam with a 9.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Really?
yeah, yeah.
That's really
You know what else is even worse is they have advantage because they have the same thing as you.
oh
And we
wow. They've
still-
got trunks.
Yep, and they still well, not trunks, but they have good noses. So like they couldn't even smell you. They must be able to smell like the oil
Oil.
or
Yeah.
something. Taiji, you know, like I don't know.
I've
Either
busted
way,
a seal.
Wallamir, it's your turn. Because you chose to stay at the top, you have 2 actions. You can proceed to do what you like. You are aware that there are at least 3 creatures, and they're going to be probably coming through this northern entrance that isn't blocked. It sounds like the sounds are coming from that way. What would you like to do?
Well, is this where we go to break?
Yes, it is.
Well,
Cool.
here's what I'm going to do. It's an amazing plan. So,
Yeah.
what I'm gonna break.
All right. We'll be back in 5 then.
We'll be thinking about you.
See you shortly.
Here we are back again, ready to rock and roll into the fight with whatever it is that lives in this cave. I totally didn't accidentally reveal it in the game log or anything. Just daisy. So, folks, we ready?
Yes.
Yes. The great
Alright.
and powerful Wallamir
So,
is ready.
yes.
Ready, willing, and able.
So,
Wallamir.
I don't know about able,
We
but
had-
we're ready and willing.
we had a
Galan is
lot of good
definitely ready
stealth
to
rolls.
smash.
We had a lot of good stealth rolls. We had some poorer ones.
Mhm.
So I think the best thing that Wallamir could do with his 2 actions that he gets is he's going to use his first action to cast a spell called Mislead.
Okay. What does that do?
Mislead is my favorite spell, so I will recite to you exactly what it does from memory. You become invisible at the same time that an illusion double appears where you are standing. The double lasts for the duration, which is up to 1 hour, but the invisibility ends if you attack or cast a spell. You can use your action to move your illusory double up to twice your speed and make it gesture, speak, and behave in whichever way you choose. You could see through its eyes and hear through its ears as if you were located where it is. On each of your turns as a bonus action, you could switch from using its senses to your own and back again, while you're using its sentence, you are blinded and deafened. So basically, I can see and hear through it or me.
Yep.
And I will cast that as an action.
Okay.
And as a first I will move forward a little bit to make it good. And that's a bonus action to move twice your speed, so that's going to be plenty. So,
Right, so here's what we're going to do, Wallamir. You see this nebula I just put next to you, this little blue
yes,
thingy? Alright, so that is going to be your invisible self, and your
Excellent.
token is going to be your duplicate. So go ahead and use them.
Oh, okay, yes, I
You know
understand.
what I mean? So, yeah.
I
so
get exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
So it's
The little
30
swirly
feet.
effect is you invisible.
That's 10. That's 25. That's so. Yes. So with my illusory double, from where these people made the noise, I can make it move and gesture and speak just like myself.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk it around this corner. So that's 10 feet. 15. Wait. Why does it keep moving when I'm not moving it? Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. So can I see anything here?
Let me see.
25.
Probably.
30.
Hold up.
Okay.
Gets into base contact.
You said, can I see anything? I said, let me see, and you kept moving. Alright, so you can probably just around the corner see the fur of rather large humanoid bipedal creature with massive claws. It's blue-skinned, blue-furred, and looks something like this, if you'd like to look at the game log. At least parts of it you can see. It's kind of
Ew.
like its left arm, shoulder, things like that. Yep, that's what's there.
What an ugly beast.
And,
Excellent.
You know what kind of sound that animal makes when it's attacking, don't you?
What?
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Ha 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 ha.
Right.
Yes,
I'll
missed
roll
this.
my own psychic
that is
ability.
canon. Well,
My illusory double takes damage as well, but he's got
Yeah.
infinite.
yeah.
And he says, so that's it. He's like, oh no, a troll, and I'm standing here all alone. Surely these people will kill me. I better run away. And I've still got 30 feet of movement left, so he actually moves up to here, which is 10 feet. Can you see anything else when he's up to there? Not really?
Not from that angle, no.
Okay. And then, yeah.
Can you send me sleep through to the game log just so I know how to deal with it when it comes to a troll turn?
What do you want through?
Me sleep?
Yeah.
Just because I'm going to have to know what the trolls are going to roll to fucking deal with shit.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah.
Yes. So there it is. And so that's my first action. And I clearly, oh no. And he walks, and he's got like a little blanket over him, like he's decrepit. Oh, please don't attack me. Then for my second action, because that's my action and bonus action, I'm going to go, I believe I've got it in my inventory, Rod of the Pack Keeper, and I'm going to use my action while holding the rod to gain back my spell slot.
Sure, no problem.
So I now have 2 spell slots
Easy.
again. And
Yep.
I, with the last of my turn, I just whisper, like, hey, hopefully they attack that thing, and then you guys can all kill the shit out of them while they're trying to kill the invisible. And then I, like, just blindly walk this way.
Sure.
Where am I? Just, we're
Blindly
down
walk,
here.
roll me a d8. You're blindly walking, roll me a d8.
Wait, where am I?
No.
No, I'm joking. You're okay.
Yeah. I was going to say, I just walk until I butt into the horse's butt. And just go, oh,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem. And therefore startle. No, it's
Yeah. There's no way. How do you not? How does a horse not kick the person?
Yeah, it's probably a good. Oh no! Yeah, look, I feel like I should allow it.
No, she's never got a reaction yet. It's not her turn.
Yeah, I know. Right, so, moving on to that, it's one of my guys' turns. Now, that was a pretty effective display, Wallamir, I've got to say. So this one comes, hang on, I need to check it to make it speak. Probably a good idea. Okay, it's got that much. So this one comes scrambling through here. The rest of you that can see and are looking around will see a massive skull emerge into the cave. So far, there to there, and you can see it heading towards double of Wallamir. So with it's going to hold itself there. And just roar at Wallamir and say a bunch of stuff sort of angrily in, again, this language I just don't understand. And then it's going to be Sergeant Bernie's turn.
Rightio. Yeah, I was too entertained after that last turn.
So just so you know, yeah, you are currently hidden like everyone else but Taiji. And if you want to stay that way, you can, rather than having to spend another action to stealth, you can just move at half your speed and you'll maintain stealth until you do something. Unless you walk right out in front of the guy, you know, like, but if you want to sort of like creep around or try and sneak over the rocks or something, you're just at half speed to do something to maintain stealth.
I'm just going to quietly move to here. Also, I'm within range of those three. I'm going to cast Bless on those three.
Yeah,
So,
because Bless have verbal components.
You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range whenever a target makes it.
Yeah,
Doesn't say
the
anything about that.
BSM. BS
Oh,
or M.
VSM, yeah. A sprinkling
all
of
of them?
holy water. Yeah, VSM.
Yeah, that'll be a holy symbol. All right, so it does have a vocal component, which means it is going to make a sound, which means it is going to reveal your position.
Well, you could whisper it though, couldn't you?
Yeah. So that comes into
carrying on.
Yeah, that comes into like generally there's like sorcerer and meta magic that can do stuff like that, but I'll let you just make me an additional stealth check. This one will be with your spellcasting modifier. So are you proficient in stealth?
Hang on. No.
Alright, so just what's your charisma modifier?
+2.
+2, alright, D20 +2. Come at me. See if you can beat its passive.
I'll just roll a... Yeah, this isn't... There's just got a +2
it's a
already.
+2 though, yeah, it's fine.
17.
Yeah, all good. It doesn't seem to notice you as you cast it.
Yeah. Cool.
It's kind of fitting, really. Do the performance.
Yeah, that's right. So you three, it's a concentration up to a minute. You guys get a D4 on your attacks and saves, basically, short story.
Ah, excellent. I like short stories.
You'll
tell me short story later.
Yeah.
Kadam. That's what I say, Yahsob.
Ralph, don't skip Ralph.
No, I'm not skipping anybody. I'd just like to say that was kind of loud, and you don't know, but you may or may not have just revealed yourself.
Oh dear.
Well,
Please go ahead and finish it and finish your turn. Everyone else is fine.
Ooh.
That's all good.
So,
Oops.
anything else, Bernie?
No. So what was my movement there? That was so we were at half speed. So that was
Yeah, so you've moved like
2,
10
3.
feet in total. Yeah, through frames though, so 5. Yeah, so you've moved half your speed to get to that.
Yeah. So
Speed is
1.
30, and if it's faster, then.
Oops, that's the fire. Oh no, I'm stuck on the fire. I'm moving us together.
What's your total speed?
Can you move that fire back?
Yeah. What's your total speed?
30.
Well then if you move,
5, 10.
right, so
Oh well, that would have been as far as I could go anyway.
yeah, but like, if you just come across them from where you were, you could have gone to there without having to go right into the middle of them, because Bless isn't a touch spell, right? It's got a range.
Let me have a look. I thought it was touch. That's why I moved there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does have a range, 30 feet. So yeah, I could
Yeah,
have just
so you
moved
can
straight
just
out.
go to where you wanted to go and then just cast it. That's fine. 10, 15, yeah, you'll get there. That's all
So
good.
I wanted to sort of like move to here. Yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep.
All right. Ralph.
Okay. I'm gonna mount the horse and hold my action to attack
Attack under what condition?
when something's within range of my spear.
Sure. Within long range to throw or short range to throw or melee?
No, melee.
Alright, okay. Alrighty, that's it?
Yeah.
Alright. Whoa!
Yeah,
Where'd that come from?
Sorry. Hang on,
Yeah, what
it's
was
me.
that?
Oh, good. Just
Whoops.
Horus.
That's a big fireball.
Okay. Well, in that case, Kadam / Yahsob. You up.
Gadam Sob coming up.
Kadam Sob.
Just trying it on. I don't think it quite works. It sounds like Gadam's crying. But
What about Yadam? Yadam. Yadam.
yeah, Yadam.
Yadam. No, people might think I'm insulting you. Everywhere.
Which is usual. They'll
I mean,
get
sure.
it. Okay, so 27 movement up to there. I'm happy to round that off to 30. Actually, -5 because I moved through a Bastardo, so probably
Obviously not stealthing.
not stealthing. No. In fact, going into a rage, and going into a rage gives me half my movement to go extra. Half my movement extra while I'm raging.
Instinctive pounce, lovely. Yep.
So,
Do another
20
50.
bring me straight in.
Right, now, I need to ask specifically because, like, Wallamir's right there.
Yep.
Right? I mean, Wallamir.
Yep.
So, do you run around Wallamir or do you go through Wallamir?
I run around. Well, there's a little gap around about here.
Uh-huh.
There's
Yeah,
a good
calm
space
down.
there. Yep.
I
I feel like that's a good space. And as I run in, and I'm going to say, try this for the lulz!
Well,
What's a lull?
Uh,
Anyway, yeah, go ahead. You're in melee with
Strike
Trial.
with his hammer. Oh, with reckless attack, sorry. So.
Yeah. And you did rage?
Of course
Correct.
I raged. Yep. So let's ignore that second one. That's the reckless. But the main thing is a 19 to hit. How's a 19 go?
That's good.
Attack.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's
So
good.
we've got our bludgeoning, and then we've got D6
Oof.
for the lightning coming out of this fucker. And then of course we've got it's 3 rage damage. Thinking back to last week. So that's 20.
and
from
you
the
got plus
first hit.
D4 on the attack rolls too.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. But I don't think that'll really. It won't give me a crit.
No.
No.
It's not gonna make
I'll
a
keep that in
difference.
mind.
So,
Because it may be. Let's roll properly this time.
20
Advantage.
damage.
Yep, 20 damage from the first one, and here's the second one. I
Just
rolled
check
a.
something.
Oh, there's a
Just-
nat 20.
Oh, Jesus. So there is. Well done.
Glad
Yeah,
I went reckless.
Yeah. Go ahead and
That's
roll.
what you do.
Don't forget to
So
double the
there's
thunder
that.
damage as well.
Yep, that's right.
Mm.
So here comes
Should
this
really,
as
make,
well.
should really have made that once a turn. But, okay.
33.
Oh, Jesus. So, and I'm just charged at this thing, and it's just like, boom, boom. Smacks it once in the gut, and then, like, you know, like, across in the gut, and then brings the hammer up, and just, like, smashes it in the jaw. Almost lifts it off the ground. But not quite. And every time he strikes it, it's a loud, massive, you know, thunder. Just crack the ceiling, sort of like the walls shake a little bit, some stones drop down. Nothing that's going to hurt anybody. Like, it's not unstable like that, at least not yet. But yeah, it's pretty epic, dude. Nicely done. Anything else? That's bonus action, movement action, I believe.
I believe so, and I don't intend on using any movement to get out of range, so let's just pass it on
Okay.
to Taiji. Or Taiji.
Well, no, we won't be passing it on to Taiji.
Oh, we
Passing
won't.
it on to my next creature.
I have to ask. Did you add? I didn't hear it. You may have done it. I might have missed it. Did you add your rage damage to that attack as well for both attacks?
I did.
The last one, I didn't apply the rage damage, so let me do that now.
3.
I forgot something.
Oh?
Yeah, this guy held his action.
Ah, so he gets to hit me.
Well, because it was going to be that he held his action to dodge, but you've already gone and done all your attacks. So I'm going to say, yeah, he held his action to attack instead. So,
Okay.
fair? Alright,
I'm
so that's
happy
going to
with this
happen.
compromise.
Yeah. So he holds his action to attack. Now, when
AC's
a character with an extra attack holds their action to attack, they get all of them.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
I'll let it
Oh.
go. I'm the guy being attacked, and I'm going to let it go.
I actually don't know.
I'm not sure they do.
I think they don't. We just do that. 'Cause it's
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy
held
for it
your
to
I
happen.
like it better.
Yeah,
Even
cool. Well, in that case,
Let's do it.
we'll call
Yeah, it
these
doesn't
happening
look-
at the same time. So if you like, you won't. But if you were to go down with this, you know, you won't. Like it won't take away your damage. Like you've done your damage, and it's striking back at the same time to be
Unless
ferocious.
it kills me. If it kills me, I'll rescind my damage if you want.
No, if it kills you, I'll say that it's last attack that like the killing blow happens after you smack it upside the head, like it shakes its head and comes into
But
that
of
last one.
course,
You
having
you
said
hit
that,
it.
chance-
It hits you,
Yeah.
killing blow, and as you're falling back, your hammer comes up from underneath as you're falling backwards and whacks it in the bloody chin.
Yeah, right. So,
I love it.
so we got that one's a hit. Oops, I'm gonna have to do this. Okay. Let's go fix your little- Oh,
Bad is it?
yeah.
It's half
I mean,
damage
it really
too.
depends. It really depends, but all three attacks hit. So you're coming in, it swipes you with a claw across the chest, right? And you're like, so then you swing back with your hammer, smash it in the gut. Then it comes down with another claw across your face, does another big massive bit of damage. Then you hit it in the jaw. It sort of like goes up, shakes its head, and then lunges in and bites you across the shoulder or something. So now I'm going to roll some damage. No crits, just regular damage. The bite is going to be. Let's see, so 7 piercing damage, which you can halve to 3, and 8 cold damage, which I believe you can't halve, right? You're not a bear totem.
No.
Okay, so 11 damage in total from the bite.
Yep.
Then first claw. Going to be 11 up to 5. from the piercing damage, and then another 11 cold damage. So 16 damage in total from the claw. First one.
Yep. So that takes me in total down to 121.
Yep. And now we're going for the
37.
second claw, which is going to be 15 slashing, half to 7, and then another 11, so another 18 damage. Oh, and I'm going to say it's not freezing cold in the cave because it's sheltered from the blizzard and you've got the fire going, so you're not going to copy additional 2 cold damage on each of those hits. But I am going to need 2 Constitution saving throws, 1 for each of the claws.
Okay. Here comes number 1. Roll, but 11. And the second one is
and
25.
With the 11, you get bless as well. It's a saving throw.
Oh, awesome.
Add a D4.
Yeah, do it.
Come on, biggin. That's pretty
It's a 4. Oh, still good.
Okay,
Still good.
so unfortunately 14 is not enough. 25 is, 14 isn't. So this again should have probably applied as you were doing these attacks, but yeah, you got lucky there because I forgot. But until the end of your next turn, you're going to be at disadvantage to attack as the cold kind of starts to seep into your bone. It's just slowing you down, making things
So
seep up.
when I go reckless, it'll be just
You'll
normal,
just be flat.
just flat.
So that's that, and then the other ice shoal appears from around the corner, and this one, seeing what's going on there, seeing how things are all sort of blocked off there a little bit, knowing the cave pretty well, it's going to use its action to dash because it's already used its movement to get to there, and it's going to start running around behind these rocks through its camp area from before, attempting to probably get around and squish Wallamir and Kadam between them, and also being aware that Taiji somewhere. He can't see you, Taiji, because these rocks are too high.
Yeah.
But like your stealth, you're just noisy in general.
Yeah.
You know, they can probably smell you.
Flapping
It's that
around.
oil. Yeah, exactly. All right, and then for your turn, it will be the other one's turn. There is one more. It's going to use its movement to again appear in the doorway. It is going to just check something. Yep. So then it is going to also use its action to dash. Yeah, seeing what its body is up to, liking deer. And with that, now it will be Tashi's turn.
Okay. I am going to move down here so I can see up to the orange one, and if I probably would have heard footsteps of those two coming around there.
Yeah, they're not trying to hide.
So with that, what will happen is you will see my right arm come up and I'll start wiggling my fingers. And then just after I've wiggled my fingers, you'll actually see me put my fist to my mouth and just blow. And then out comes this like greeny light that just spreads out after it passes all my friends, obviously. So I need a 30-foot radius sphere centered somewhere around here. It goes around corners, I think. Hang on a sec. The light spreads around corners and lasts until the spell ends. So
you're looking at something like that?
yeah, push it up so it's not touching my guys.
Yep.
Can I move it?
Yeah. Should be able to.
Yeah. Okay. Oop. What's it doing?
What's your casting?
I am casting Sickening Radiance.
Okay, does it move or does it stay where it is?
No, it stays right there.
If it's right there, you're hitting your friends.
Where?
He may have to.
It's
got,
Cast it through a wall.
no, because
hang on.
Wallamir's.
That's not Wallamir up there by
He wouldn't.
No,
know that,
he's
though.
down here.
Double, but you wouldn't know.
He's
You don't know
outside.
that. I mean, so look.
That's right, I'm fine with it.
About that. I'm just gonna
See,
center.
put the center. It'd have the
That's about
center.
the best I can do.
Yeah, center would have to be. Yeah. Yep.
Which is just going to get Wallamir on the edge of it. Where it is.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, is it in the game log?
Not that. Jason,
What's
the gun.
Uh huh.
So,
Yep.
just gonna see.
So.
Oh,
This is
Jesus,
like
that's
dead set.
brutal.
This is just a Wallamir killer. I don't. Oh no.
no,
This is only going to affect Wallamir.
No,
I feel targeted.
but I.
This light makes it impossible for the creature to benefit from being invisible.
Only if he fails to save.
Oh, there you go. You'll be right. You got a
Yeah.
+2. No, you got a D4 to add to it.
No, it just the light makes it
no,
impossible
it
for the
is.
creature to benefit from invisibility. That's
Yeah.
a separate statement.
No. But the light is only if once you fail, you then become green
You
tinged.
emit the
For
sickening
5 foot.
radiance.
Yeah, greenish light.
It's that secondary light that you get tinged with it's talking about. So it's fine. If you pass your save, you won't be revealed.
And you
Yeah.
don't have a D4 because I didn't bless you.
So, alright, so it's a Constitution saving throw, DC 16 for both of my creatures and for Wallamir.
Yep.
Oh no!
Oh, what the?
Oh no!
What have you done?
What have you done?
Oh no.
Oh, hang on, it's wait, no, it's fine, because it's not your turn, so that roll doesn't count because you don't make the save until
Well-
you're in the area for the first time on your turn. So
Yeah.
you can have another crack at rolling that when your turn comes around.
Well,
okay?
the thing is,
No,
the thing
I'll take
is,
that as my role.
on
Yeah.
on my in my regards, I don't know you're there because I can't see you.
No, I'm fine with that. I'm just noting for the people in chat, this will be the second time Jason's killed me.
When? When did I kill you?
When you dragged his body into the room full of
Oh,
mimics.
that's right. The mimics.
Yeah, that's right.
Season 2 of Forces of Nature.
Definitely a
Sure.
pattern here.
Yeah, isn't there? Alright, so Taiji does that and casts that, that's fine. You get some saving throws from creatures that are inside its radiance once their turns come up. Following your turn, it is Bucket's turn. Oh, I'm assuming that's all of your turn? Sorry.
Sorry, let me just double
You might have bonus
check.
action.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast.
No, you're not.
Why not? Can I-
You cast a level spell as an action. There's no way you're casting a bonus action spell unless it's no, you can't, because if you cast a bonus action spell, the only other spell you can cast is a spell with a casting time of one action, a cantrip.
Other than spiritual weapon.
No, that's a level spell. You already cast a level spell as an action. So therefore, there is no other possible way for you to cast a spell this turn without being a sorcerer.
Okay.
I'm
Fair
afraid.
enough.
Yeah. If you would cast a bonus action something else, you could then cast a cantrip that was an action.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yep. No,
Yeah.
okay, that's it.
Action surge and spellcasting, however, to take that into account, multi-class fans. All right. Yeah.
I'm done.
So that's you.
Yep.
All right. Cool as bucket.
Yeah, I was thinking I was gonna run around that way, but with all this green light going on, yeah. You think Bucket's smart enough?
Roll an intelligence check for Bucket, and if Bucket gets better than a 10, I would say you're fine. Bucket has no clue, so I think I don't know. Entirely up to you. If you think Bucket's running through the light, then you run into the light.
I don't think Bucket would.
You and Bucket.
I don't think Bucket would run into green fucking fog.
Well, she does now. And I attack.
Alright, so well, before you do, con saves from you both as you enter the area. Yeah.
It's when I enter, not when I start?
Yeah.
It's when you enter or start.
Oh.
Yeah.
Enter for the first time or start your turn there.
Fuck me. Alright.
Let him take his turn again. Like, it's...
Bucket.
I think it's one of those things where... This is a crazy harmful spell.
You can backtrack this, right? I don't.
It's like running into a fireball.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
I think we should be stuck with the decisions we make. So I rolled a 15. Bucket rolled a 16.
Okay, so Bucket passes. You, however, do not. Yeah.
Good.
So, Jason, if you could roll 4d10 radiant damage. Ralph, you're also going to take a level of exhaustion, and you're going to start to emit this green light in a 5-foot radius. So let's I'll check that.
Hopefully, I roll low. Oh. 13.
13.
Yep.
Radiant.
Yep.
All right. And that's so 13 for me, and then half for Bucket, or
no damage for Bucket.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
And...
now I swing with disadvantage. Oh.
Sorry. And you also take a level of exhaustion.
Yeah,
that's done.
Yep.
Yeah. I tried to put a light on you, but because the darkness isn't turned right down, it's not really showing up. But it's there. Cool as. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Yep. Just 3 attacks coming. Not once. They get to
Okay, yeah. One of them will attempt to claw you. So just hold up before you roll your others. It's going to swipe at you with its claw. Does a 22 hit you? It's you're going to, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, I got a 13, I think, AC.
Yep. So 13 slashing and
9. I have a 9 AC. Sorry.
Okay, right, wow. 13 slashing and 7 cold, so a total of 20, and con save, DC 15.
Okay. Con save coming.
That's not good. Are you blessed? It's not going to matter. Yeah, it's not going to matter. Even if you
what kind of blessing was this?
Like a great one if you roll better than
who's
the
this
one.
guy again?
I mean, probably a mix of all of them from what the kind of stuff he's been doing so far. You're really not sure.
I am an Earthbreaker after all, so there you go.
Nice.
Alright, so...
looks at it and gives it a bit of a rub.
As this one slashes out at you and strikes across your exposed torso, you can feel the cold damage sinking into your chest. It almost seeps into your lungs, making it a little bit harder to breathe. You're going to be at disadvantage on attack roll until the end of the next turn. So go ahead and make the rest of your attacks disadvantage.
Here they come.
Yeah, these things are nasty.
Attack 2. Does an 11 hit?
No, it does not. You need
On
a 6.
attack 3. Does a yeah.
Are you adding +4s to your, or your?
Oh no, I wasn't
closest
doing it
to
to
your
my attack rolls.
as well?
No. So
That's
Get a
only a
15 hit?
15.
so the first one was a 13. The second one,
No, a 15 can't hit.
all right. Second one was a 14. All right, it just leaves Bucket.
Yep.
Bucket is attacking.
Oh, should have really done a
50-50.
50-50.
Yeah, because that wasn't actually Ralph's turn. That was his held action to attack when he got close enough to something that Bucket took him to on Bucket's turn. I love it, please. Well done. Bucket hits.
Good. This freaking horse is saving me every time.
Right?
They take 14 damage. You need to make a strength
Yes,
saving
they
throw.
do. No problem.
do a bucket.
Strength saving
do a
throw.
bucket. Bend the ice roll over.
That's gonna be a massive pass.
Oh,
It's a 20.
well, that's her turn.
Okay. Well then, after Bucket, yeah, back around to
Go ahead. I was just wondering if I could move anymore.
I'll make if you want.
25,
You should be able to run back out, wouldn't you?
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, I can get out.
Well done.
Excellent. Do that.
You get an A up, but you already used your reaction. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Your exhaustion's
No problem.
gone.
Yep. Once you leave that, the light goes away. The exhaustion clears. Yep. You're only
No.
No, it's while the spell's still active, right? Not while he's in it.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
I think it's until the spell ends.
No,
Just
Yeah, it's
checking.
the light and level of exhaustion caused by this spell goes away when the spell ends. Yeah.
Yep. So when you deactivate the spell, yeah, that's fine. No problem.
Nice.
Wallamir.
Nice.
Yep.
Yes.
And then there's
Roll your damage, you sick fuck.
Oh yeah, no. You got to roll it. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. So go ahead, Jason. Roll damage. Wallamir, you become visible. Obviously, because you failed to save.
Whoops. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can use the same token, but let's swap places on them so we know which one's up to Wallamir.
Ooh, that's not good.
Wait. Before that applies, I got me thinking, if the horse is charging back through, she might have run into him, knocking him out of the sickening radiance. You're invisible.
Yeah, but not one.
Large beast.
Like,
I don't know what you rolled. I was just, I don't even see it
but
still.
like, if I didn't have a nat 1, I'd be 100% on board with that, but, you know, you gotta reward a nat 20,
I'll make
you
you
gotta fucking
a
nat
deal
1.
mod. I'm gonna make you, I think, a fair trade to you. You're saying you rolled a nat 1, right? If you roll a nat 20, and if you succeed, just roll a d20. If you get a 20, and if you get that, give me your reaction. You can use it to grab hold of the horse as it goes past you, and get dragged out. But you need to roll 20.
Well, I didn't want to because I rolled a nat 1, but I'm gonna roll a fucking nat 20.
This is why you need a 20. Yep.
I'm just gonna roll a nat 20. This is how I do this.
Cool. Excellent. Go for it.
Did it roll yet? Hang on.
I'm not seeing your rolls. Here we go. I see
Here
this
it
one
comes. Here it comes.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Edit that so it says nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But no. Okay, so roll that damage out, please, Jason.
Yep. 4. Yep, that's 4. Rolling. Oops, wrong screen, but doesn't matter.
It's gonna be like fucking 36 or some bullshit.
Don't say that.
100%.
28.
28, bro. 28 radiant. Bam.
Oh, I'm immune to radiant.
Are you?
No. No, that'd be
I think so.
That would be nice.
great. That'd be great, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish.
Fantastic.
Wallamir says, "Ow! What the fuck?" I'll do a concentration check. And the worst bit is, Wallamir is actually in the other thing, watching his own body get fucking radiationed. He's like, why? Oh my god, that hurts so bad. Why am I burning? And let me roll my concentration check. Con.
Well, that wasn't a very good spell.
18, so that saves. That's good. And Wallamir is going to he moves, or he goes, oh no, I'm visible, and then he's going to move to the left. Oh, and as he moves out of the green, he looks to see if he becomes visible again, or stays, like if he becomes invisible again, or whether the green light sticks with him.
It sticks with you.
Son of a bitch. And I look over, because these guys are pretty tall, so I'm assuming I can see them there. And
you would have seen them running that direction through the eyes of the double, so you know that.
yes, and I saw my friend attack them here. And are these rocks very big? Because you said we could climb up over them. So
you can, but they're relatively tall. Like, they're going to be too tall to see over. I'd say that they're like 20 feet tall.
How tall is the ceiling? Because it looks like there's quite a bit of elevation
40?
there. Pardon?
Let's say 40.
40.
And those are about 20 high.
So you got about
All
10 foot gap above my sphere, because my sphere is a 30 foot. No, it's a 30-foot sphere.
I'll say that. Yeah.
Yes, well, I will climb up these rocks a little bit. Oh, better yet, I will just use my bonus action to fly up into the air.
Sure.
So I could see over all these bullshit rocks.
Yep.
And look at the trolls. And I'd like to say, oh no, the ground looks unstable. I probably shouldn't cast Fireball. Because what if the cave, crashed in on me and my friends? It would be truly horrible.
Interesting thing about Fireball is that it deals fire damage and not force damage.
Oh, I'm very happy with that, because I'm definitely casting Fireball regardless.
Yeah, go ahead and cast Fireball.
Yes. Fireball. I thought I did cast it, but where is it? It's there. And it's into game log. And so, I'm going to get all 3 of those big bitches.
Yep, sure thing. What level are you casting? No,
I have to cast at the top level because I'm a warlock.
Yep. Okay, what level is that going to be?
Like 5 or something.
Ouch.
So it's 10d6 damage.
Oh. Yeah, and dex save 18, I believe. Go ahead and roll your damage for me. I'm going to do this in 1.
All 6s, baby.
44. Oh.
4.
Damage.
Okay, so damage roll is 44.
Oh, and one of those.
This is 18. Dexter.
How's this bullshit thing work again?
Oh, you can reroll.
Deals 5 damage. You can treat anyone as a 2. So now, how do I? 6, 5.
If you just highlight, there are no ones in there. There are
no
all other 3.
44.
Yep, 44. Okay, cool as. Rolling. Fail. Well, they all fail, I think. 1 damage. Okay, fucking kaboom. This one that Kadam has already laid into cops the worst of it. Like, the other 2 they all take full damage. And look like that's kind of hurting there. The first kind of dingy and still on fire a little bit at the moment. And the one in front of Kadam looks like it's about to collapse. It's just like you can see that there are chunks of flesh that have been burned away, that if it wasn't for the cauterization of the fire, it would be hissing blood right now. So, good shot.
Excellent. And then I will, I used all my movement flying up, so I'm basically just suspended 30 feet in the air up here.
Okay, no problem. Just add elevation for me, and that will be fine. Boom.
Let's call it 25, because Wallamir would have done a bit of showmanship to get up there.
Yeah, fair. Alright, let's try number 2.
Yeah, his last gasp's gonna do.
He looks over to his companions, utters a couple of guttural words. Oh, Rita! Oh. And then proceeds
Weird that I understood that.
Alright, what did he say, Fizz?
Be in trouble.
Basically.
Nice.
And with that,
shit, you speak troll.
with that, he's gonna proceed to lunge at Kadam with everything he has and make all of his attacks with advantage. So let's start with the bite. Mm. 14's gonna miss. Thankful with that advantage, though, 'cause it would have been that one otherwise. So 21 with a claw. Second one. 16? I think misses you, doesn't it?
That's right, I'm 17.
Right, hits you
Can't you
on
tell
the
from my
floor.
face?
Sure. So 4 slashing damage, already halved. 13 cold damage, and a constitution saving throw.
So 17 and a constitution saving. Gotcha.
Yep.
And now, oh, that's only dex. Never mind. Keep on going. Constitution saving. 23.
Okay. But you're already at disadvantage until the end of the next turn. And this wouldn't have actually extended that because you haven't had a turn yet. So, yeah, that should be wasting time. Right, and with that, he's going to try and cut and run, so you can have an attack of opportunity as he does so, if you would like to use your reaction.
Okay, I will use my reaction to make a reckless attack so that it evens out to the
Nope,
roll.
reckless attack is on your turn.
Oh, right, so it's going to be a disadvantage. I remember there was a disadvantage there. Is that still applicable?
Yes, yes, yes.
So I'll roll it with advantage.
Yes, you will.
Disadvantage or dat advantage.
No,
It's pretty
you
good.
still hit him. Go ahead and roll damage, although I think I know what's about to happen.
So there's this.
What's about to happen?
And then there's one of these.
It's about to
Ooh,
die.
that rolled max. So 17
Yeah.
altogether.
So this thing turns and starts to run, and I think you just like hoist the hammer up as it is and just like bring it down on the middle of the spinal column, sort of as it's running away, and you just hear this massive crack, and it goes and just collapses into the ground
As
dead.
this happens, I
front
will
of you.
shout out, "My victory is crushing!"
Nicely done. So that one's dead. And it is now Sergeant Bernie's turn, who is still
nice.
being a stealthy motherfucker, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, pretty much. Every time I think of what my next plan will be, someone does something and it changes it every time.
Well, that never happens to me.
Yeah,
anyway.
this never happens in D&D ever.
No, I know, right? Sergeant Bernie is going to run up here. So that's 23, but whatever. And then the next 5 feet, probably about here. And as he's passing Yahsob, he'd say, "You'd make a good chiropractor, mate." That was my spell. That was my joke. Okay, not real good.
I will say,
Get out of shape.
you might have to pass a little bit through the illusory double of Wallamir. So if Wallamir's still in his eyes, that might be a bit weird. But the other two trolls aren't in eye shot of that, so they don't notice. So as far as they're concerned, there's still two completely indiscernible Wallamirs wandering around.
Right, yeah.
If they walk around the corner, that's what they would see.
Sure.
One's glowing.
Oh yeah, one's right.
So pretty much get to that point. There's not a whole lot more I could really do. I think I would then dash to this spot to block off their exit.
Alright, so that's going to put you in plain sight. So if you've been trying to maintain stealth...
No, well, I've
beware
got
that
full movement, so it's already
Okay, yeah, cool. No worries. Yeah, sweet.
Cool.
Right, so you just move into there with your dash. No bonus action?
No.
No? Alright, cool. Ralph, you're up, buddy.
Well, yep. Not much to do here. I think they got this. I'm just gonna get off and grab my armor.
Sure.
Start putting that on.
Okay, no problem.
Get ready for the day.
How long does that normally take?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay. So you're out for the next, is that 600 rounds?
Yeah, somebody's got to pack up camp.
Yeah, sure. Alright, cool. No problem. Ralph proceeds to do that. Kadam, it's your turn.
Okay.
I love it so much.
So I can move up to 40. That with 32. Oh shit, that's sweet.
It's going to be difficult terrain, so I should have said this for you too, Frost. I'll let it pass on yours, but difficult terrain to get through the frost troll's corpse.
Ooh,
I would have made it with my dash anyway.
Get to him, or can I? 11 plus. Oh wait, I get 20. So 11 plus 9. Go all the way back. Why is that?
Can't throw your hammer too.
That's my total. Okay, so I go up to total 20. There. I get that far. Now, how much can I see of this troll on the edges of the greenage?
Oh,
You can
all of
see
it.
it.
It's radiant light, so it's probably easier to see.
Okay,
Than what
let me
otherwise
describe what I'd like to do. And, because what I think I'm going to try to do, if I can, is just for a moment relegate my big hammer to my left hand, and then with my right hand use my free weapon action to pull out a light hammer.
Yeah.
And throw a light hammer.
You'll only get one attack like this, you won't be able to pull out another one.
I understand.
But you may absolutely do so.
Because if I want to pull out another light hammer, it's an action. I know that.
Yes.
So,
that's going to be a miss.
Which is not good. Not good at all. Okay, so at least I've made an attack that'll keep my rage going. And there's a light hammer on the ground somewhere around here.
Sure thing.
And since that's all of my actions, I can't run into combat. I guess I'm gonna have to... Oh wait, bonus action. How close am I to these bastards?
I mean, it depends. Like, are you completely in a square somewhere there? Like,
I'm not.
which square are you actually in?
Realize they're
You should
without...
be.
I'm close to
one.
square. So I guess I'll take this one. And I think that's...
Yeah, so you're like 10 feet away. Yeah.
10 feet away. Because that could be a very good thing. I'm just going to double check this. Where are you? Storm aura. 10 feet aura effect. So if it's within 10, then I can hit it with a lightning bolt.
Well, put it this way. You have a 10-foot aura, they have a 10-foot aura. So it's up to you. Because if they're in yours, you're in theirs.
Okay, well, they're going to get a bit of storm in their way, because I'm stepping right into their
Yeah.
aura.
No problem. So go ahead and Yeah, pick one to go zappy zappy to.
Okay, so I'm looking for this one. It's got tick boxes and everything. No, it's here. Sorry, folks. Okay, so when activated, one creature of your choice. Oh, there's not tick boxes because I can do it any number of times. Gotcha. Okay, so Dex DC 17, and the one
Sure.
I am targeting will be. Let's go the bottom here, and I think
No problem.
he's got that kind
Well,
of
he
just.
well and truly fails his save with a 2, so go ahead and roll some damage.
No.
Okay, well at 10th to 15th level, we're talking 2d6.
What?
Roll 2d6, and he's gonna cop 9 in the face. Just pop.
First burn,
Out,
yeah.
Just thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening.
Is this thunder or lightning damage?
Good question. Lightning
thunder,
damage.
Oh, lightning, yeah. So, yeah, it'll be a little spark just like zaps out. Notice like there's a static charge point somewhere in the area floating around his face, and just like you see the arcs out. You go, oh. It was close to hours, his language would say. So that's it for you?
Well, that's my bonus action and the only action I can take, so I believe that we are shining
Yeah.
again, and it is the turn of the troll. It is the time of trolls now.
Right, well, it passes its saving throw against the sickening radiance. So
Ew.
thank God for that. That means nothing happens, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly how it works.
Good stuff.
I remember it that
Which
way.
point? Yeah, but which point is going to move himself out of the light, trying to get into a position to smash, squeeze through here so it can smash both of these fools that have invaded its lair and killed one of its friends. And so then we're going to take some attacks. Let me see. I'm going to roll. You're each getting a claw. I'm going to roll a d4 odds for Sergeant Bernie, evens for Kadam for who's getting bitten. That's a 1, so that'll be Sergeant Bernie. So, Sergeant Bernie, coming at you, we have a bite attack, which is going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You raging?
No. I'll take it.
Alright, so,
Take it like a
so you're
man.
going to take 5 slashing and 6 cold damage.
Roger.
And incoming claw, that's going to be also a 25 to hit. That
Wow,
would
those
be
Yeah, been a blast.
9 slashing, 9 cold, so another 18 damage, and a constitution saving throw from you, please.
Yep, sorry, what was the damage? 18.
18, yeah. And while you're rolling your console, I'll roll the claw at Kadam. 12 to hit. Oh, wait.
The con save.
Nice.
You. Yeah, that's fine. 22, yeah, that's a pass. So you are fine. And Kadam, you get missed. And you didn't go reckless because you couldn't, so he wasn't advantage against you. So that's and you.
It's coming up with
missed with that hammer anyway.
concentration checks for you too. I don't know if you're still
concentrate?
I don't know. Bernie's
That's his
concentrating.
bless. Oh yeah, Bernie, are you concentrating on something?
Yeah, I did a con save.
Oh, you did?
You need more.
No, that's your con save for the effect. I need a concentration check as well. Whatever that is you're concentrating on.
Yeah, and we do
bless
it
or
with con save.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, but another one because it's
Do another
18
close enough.
and 24.
yeah, all good. Also, keeping in mind, anyone that's within your aura gets +4 to any saves they make, right?
+2.
+2. All right. So just remember that. Anyone that's within 10 feet of Sergeant Bernie, if you've got to make a save, add 2 to it.
So
that's
Yahsob
that.
with the moment gets a +6 because he's got the bless and the aura.
Yeah, well, plus a D4 and +2.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So all good. That's that troll's turn. I almost forgot at the beginning of its turn. Just do the thing. You see some of when that troll starts to move, you see some of its wounds start to, from the fire. Oh no, he took fire damage. That's right, he got fireball, so it does not.
Did they take the green damage? The green
It
on the
passed
start
its
of their
save
turn?
on that one.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That one passed its save, so it took no damage, and now it's the other one's turn. It's going to roll its save. On 16, I believe. That's going to be a 21, so we pass. Being that all the trouble seems to have come to it, it's just going to charge on up here now. I'm just going to give it a quick intelligence check against the spell save DC. Fail. So it's not going to know well enough to get out of that one at this point. So it's just going to charge over here and lay everything it's got into the dump.
Well, it hasn't damaged it yet, so I wouldn't know. It's just like it's green gas light thing.
Right? Yeah, exactly. That's an 16 on the bite canal. I believe that's a miss.
Not good enough.
There's a 10. Oh. And neither's a 13. So it comes up at you, unleashes all this, misses everything.
You make me laugh.
It is now Taji's turn.
Alright. So, seeing how I fucking fucked everything up, I'm just going to run this way.
Hi guys. Cast Lehman's tiny hut and hide.
No. No, I'm going to go that way.
Wait.
And then I am going to, what am I going to do? Oh, I might do this. I'm going to cast Fireball in behind them. So I just get them to.
About that.
What?
There's a wall behind them. You can't see part through the wall.
How big's the...
So the middle of the fireball.
How big is it? Oh, it's a 20-foot radius.
There's about
Maybe
5
not
feet in between.
So if I cast it
that's
there... No, okay, if I
you're
cast
gonna
it
hit
there on that wall...
everybody and yourself probably.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Can I
I'm not
jump in
gonna-
here?
I'm not
Can
gonna
I
do
see
that.
you?
No, I'm not
Where
going to
are
do
you
that.
coming from? Are you right next to me?
What?
I'm not
He's
here.
right next to your double.
Taiji, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see you, and I say, well, can I do an Arcana check and see that he's casting a fireball?
No, I'm not going to do it anyway.
This is kind of my speciality.
Yeah. I'll hear you out. It's going to cost you the action to do whatever you're trying to do, but with a nat 20, right, talk to me. What are you trying to do?
As soon as he starts casting it, I feel the fire, and I'm going to send a little magic his way to weave into his brain and melt his brain for what he did to me. No, I'm going to send the thing, and it guides his hand upwards to near the ceiling, because it's a 40-foot high ceiling.
Oh, yes.
And they're a lot bigger than our guys.
Than everyone else. Yeah. All right.
And so, because I can actually see from above, I'm going to use my magical fire strings to ventriloquist cast fireball from him.
Yeah.
Like this.
All right. Give me your reaction, and I'll allow it. With that nat 20, it wouldn't have happened otherwise. But yeah, I'll allow it. So you can fire it off and hit only them two. Go ahead and roll some damage. I'll add them to the thingamabobbly.
If that's cool, Jace.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was, dude, I didn't realize I muted myself because I was typing, and I was like, fire at the ceiling! Fire at the ceiling! Fire at the ceiling! And you guys are just ignoring me, like, you guys are fucked. No, listen, bullshit.
So,
What's your damage?
Dex 16, save first.
Yeah, no, I'm doing them at the same time, so roll the damage.
Okay.
And I'll put it into the roller, and then it does it all for me.
96.
Yeah, if it's just one creature, I'll roll first, but multiples, we've got this handy little blue dollar thing. I punch in the damage and the save and tell it what kind of save.
Ooh.
29. 6, okay, half of that would be 14, so we're rolling the saves, they both fail.
96.
Flying damage. Yep. They both take it, and at this point, again, like when the other one was, you could tell that it would be pissing blood if the wounds hadn't been cauterized. These ones aren't quite as bad, but to a similar kind of stuff. Similar stuff. Set up. So good shot. Nice assist there from Wallamir. Loving it. Is there anything else, Taiji, for your turn?
No, that is the lot for now.
Oh, right. Well then, bucket. What's
Okay.
Bucket doing?
I slap her on the ass and tell her to hold her breath. And I send her back in.
Okay. Oh my god. Well then, con save from bucket.
Yep. Here we go.
Yep.
She passes again.
Oh wow. How was her con save so high?
Oh wait, yeah, that was me. Hold on. Yeah, but I would have passed this
Oh,
time.
no.
All right. Wait, here's hers. Oh.
Oh no.
Okay, that's nowhere near as good. So unfortunately, 40-10 radiant damage for bucket, please.
Oh,
And bucket
no.
goes to level of exhaustion. And it's now growing green.
Why would Bucket go back in there?
I don't know. 40,
Oh
10.
no. 27 damage.
27 points of damage to bucket.
She died like 2 times.
She's okay though. She's got 64 health.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me edit this. I have to do. Can we do it on the token? Because I have to put it on the sheet. Minus. What was it? 27.
27.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Okay, and here's her attack.
Not even bloody yet.
Oh, 9.
Miss, I'm afraid. Why she at disadvantage?
Oh, well, regardless, the first one was the 3.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
I forgot. I was thinking exhaustion, but it's just an ability check.
Yep.
To start with.
Oh, good. So that's it for bucket then?
Yeah, it's her turn.
Alright, we're back to the top, and it's Wallamir. What do you want to do, buddy? There's 2 of them left.
Well, listen, I'm a little bit pissed off. These goddamn ice trolls cast this bullshit green sickening thing on me. How did they know I was invisible there? The bullshit ice trolls.
Yeah, that's the way I'm
Yes,
looking at it
yes.
too.
It was definitely the trolls.
Insight.
Because if it was our friend, they would have dropped it by now.
Wallamir,
telling me the truth.
Taiji, deception. Taiji, deception from the mouth, please.
Uh-huh. And gonna bring
Oh
that.
no, Wallamir, you could have rolled way better than that.
Yeah, roll low, trust me.
Roll low. Hang on.
Definitely roll low. Choose to fail, damn you. I'm
No.
trying to help you, my friend.
I'm rolling.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for it. Here it goes.
Oh!
Here it goes. What's it gonna be? Here it goes.
I got a 10.
Okay. So, yeah, Wallamir.
How do you mean you got a 10?
I got a +2 on
You got an
deception.
8. Oh yeah. Alright.
He's
So,
on deception.
yeah,
should
but
have
it's not.
included
It's not putting my pluses in.
His start block's being fucky. He's been doing it for a while. So.
Hello, Forces Cove.
Hey, how you doing, folks?
Yes,
Welcome.
we were just working out
Well, you still.
which one of my teammates, whether it was my teammates that
still-
tried to kill me or my...
Even if
You-
you get to 10,
you still
can
beat
still
it.
tell that he's not telling the truth because Meter beats it and
Yeah.
he's setting the DC with a deception check.
Uh-huh.
You're meeting it with the insight.
Yes! Rules
Yeah.
for the win!
Yeah.
Hey, and I was like, that was you? You cast this bullshit spell?
It was to kill them.
Drop your concentration! Like, when you've been dying, you could have dropped it before anyone's turn and no one would have been hurt. Like, you literally just stop thinking about it and boom! And like this! And then I'm just going to cast Fireball where it was before, but this time I will use my reaction because I thought it looked fun and I ventriloquist myself to cast in the same place. With the flame strings.
I love it.
Fireball! And I will cast a level 5 Fireball at the troll's head, well above my friends.
Let's go for it.
And I will roll for it.
Please.
It is a DC 18 again, Dex. But I think they should roll their Dex save with disadvantage.
Why?
I don't know, I just kind of would prefer it if they did. Damage. Now, I did roll a 1. I did roll a 1. So that 1, I gave up a whole feat
you
for this.
actually rolled 3 1s.
I know, but... Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Then taking this feat of Elemental Adept was totally worth it. And instead of 34 damage, it's now 37.
Excellent.
I'm kind of regretting that feat, honestly.
I might allow you to retrain it.
Hey.
No. It's good. It's done a lot with people with resistances, so it's been great.
Yeah.
These
I was
guys
gonna
At
say-
the end of the day, you got to
so it's
keep
like-
your feet on the ground.
Oh, I love it. I
No.
love it. If anyone's watching and hasn't played with Elric before, his puns are stupendous, and I miss them when I travel to Denmark.
Yeah,
yes.
funny as.
Get a job
Very
streaming
funny.
on this channel. They pay you to go to Denmark. I went to Denmark for research. It was amazing. Everyone sign up with Crit and Miss. Free Denmark travel. What's that?
I'm still gutted I didn't get my trip, but whatever. So here's the thing, Mod, is that you
Yes.
throw this fireball at
Yes.
the roof,
Yes.
and you hit both these guys in the face.
Yes.
Now, one on the left is still standing, but does cop the full brunt of it in the face. The one on the
Hooray.
right, however, doesn't have a face anymore. Melts
Hooray!
it off, and it collapses dead. The other one doesn't look far away from joining its other 2 friends.
As I see that one fall over, I then lose concentration on my spell and drop it.
Sure thing.
Yes.
The radiance is gone. Excellent. And anything else for your turn, Wallamir?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Very, very powerful thing.
Yep.
I would like to use my movement to do like a really cool genie flame pirouette around the ceiling where I am.
Sure thing. Not a problem.
And I say,
And look spectacular.
Flames rule.
Yeah, the camera even zooms in on you as you're doing this. Like it's a feature little moment. Yeah.
Like,
and then
and like Wayne's World, I turn to them and in Korean I say, Zang.
Yep. And then it whacks, cuts away, and goes to Sergeant Bernie.
Excellent.
I bloody walked all the way up here to have a crack at these bastards. And I couldn't even get a hit in. You guys have melted them all. What is this rubbish? And with the last one, he put his hand up against him like in Bruce Lee style for like the 1-inch punch.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he'll cast Inflict Wounds. Oh no, and it's going to miss. It's an 11.
Oh, it is too. Yep. Sorry.
What's his... Bless?
Bless. Oh, yeah. Bless.
I didn't bless myself.
Oh, you didn't bless yourself. Yep. It wouldn't get in there anyway.
And in frustration, Sergeant Bernie would go, "Wow, what is this?"
Bang.
If I got a bonus, can I do something with a bonus? Let me have a look.
What have you got?
No, nothing really.
No. Maybe if you'd attacked, you could have bonus action,
no,
other
totally
attacks.
could have.
But,
But
oh well.
No, this is
Ralph's
much
turn.
funnier. I like it.
Oh wait, Ralph's putting on his armor. So you still putting on your armor, Ralph?
What?
Ralph, you still putting on your armor? What's your turn?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just checking. Yep. Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep. All right. No problem. Kadam, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, Kadam, at the start of your turn, finally I got to do this to someone.
Oh, hello.
Oh, wait. Where did you start from, Sergeant Bernie? Can you show me where you were at the start of your turn?
yeah, where I am now, I didn't move.
Oh,
No.
perfect. Okay, so at the beginning of your turn, Sergeant Bernie, you took 11 cold damage. Kadam, at the beginning of your turn,
No con
you're
save?
going to take 14 cold damage. And it's just being this close to these things while they're alive, they're exuding this freezing cold.
Well, if
If
you're retconning, can I retcon my turn and not do the inflict wounds then?
I like it.
Yeah,
What do you wanna do
literally a
instead?
level 20 chronomancer just walked past and rewound everything like 10 seconds.
Doctor Strange just jumped in.
But for no reason. It's just like, let's see that in replay, kids.
You know what?
No,
Oh,
it's
wow.
all good. Just go ahead. I'm fine.
Okay,
Let's move on.
okay, no worries.
Okay,
you're
here
up.
comes the Elephant Man. So, I'm still in my rage, which is good. There
still
is
at
a monster next
disadvantage?
to me, which is good. I'm still at disadvantage, which isn't good, but I can just attack recklessly. So, I'm going to up my bonus action, and he can make a dex, I believe it was 17 save. I'll just do
Okay,
Yep, dex 17 save against my
no
light.
problem. Rolling. That's going to be a 13, so it fails. Go ahead and roll for damage.
2d6 coming right up. He cops 9 in the face before I swing at him.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. And, that's shocking! Let's see this! Oh, it's a critical miss. It's shocking.
Yes!
Okay, so look, here's the great thing, right? Here's the really great thing, is that the reason it's a critical miss is that the lightning bolt zapped him in the face, fried his brain, and he fell to the ground dead. So where you were swinging, he wasn't anymore.
Yay!
I just at myself.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, shit.
No, you're fine. All good guys, well done, they're all dead. So obviously that's what was living here. They're all dead. You're free to, like, anyone who, you will do completely long rest. So that's going to be a problem, being that you've just finished this fight and you've just finished your long rest. No one's really tired anymore.
Well, we just cleared it out. We might as well hang around and have another long rest.
I mean, if you want to spend the day here,
Get back on
you
the
totally can.
I'm perfectly fine. Like just a short rest and I'm good to go.
Yes,
I'm
a
at full
short
health.
rest. Get back on roll.
Almost. We'll do a short
Anyone else
rest.
got any arguments?
No
Dan,
argument. GM
I say,
person.
listen.
Guy.
With the magic of a fourth wall ice dimension arcana nat 20, DM, I'd like to try something.
Oh dear.
What?
On my short rest, I have this thing called animate dead, but it can only be done on a medium and a small creature. Could I attempt to cut the troll up into pieces and build a hilarious skeleton zombie with a giant head and using like femurs and that, and then try and resurrect that?
I mean, Animate Dead gives you a stat block to use. You either do like zombie or skeleton, right?
Yes. I just thought it'd be hilarious to have a skeleton with a giant troll head that's
I
like off balance.
absolutely don't see a problem with it. If you want to cut it up and make an appropriately sized zombie skeleton and animate whatever that is, go right ahead.
And so as that the other people in the party don't catch on to the fact that Wallamir is controlling this body, they will never know. Wallamir turns to them and says, "Yeah, this is all completely something that whatever my name was before would have done." And just nods and then starts cutting up the bodies and like basically building a little totem pole out of troll parts with giant long arms and a troll head on a tiny skeleton that can barely walk. And then resurrecting it.
So, Taiji, pretty sure at least you and Yahsob would have memories of Rimalaw from beforehand, at least the two of you, and maybe Ralph from the first week's travel. You would maybe recognize that as being slightly high.
Okie
Guy
dokie.
playing with troll parts.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's anything any of you have really done before.
And I turn to Yahsob, my good friend, who's also pretending to be someone else, and I give him a very secretive wink.
I just try to ignore the wink and blush.
I get I'm like no I like the Rimalaw. It's me, Rimalaw. Just keep winking at him, as if to say, you and I are keeping this secret that no one ever will discover. And let's go.
And I'm just gonna go over, as he does this, just go over to one of the trolls and start ripping bits off. I don't care what they
Yes!
are. I'm just ripping bits off a troll to try and make it look like I don't know what he's talking about.
Yes, it's all normal.
Yeah.
We did this before.
The funny thing is that this is more normal behaviour for Yahsob than it is for Rimalaw, I think. So
Yeah.
that might have worked to cover things up. Who knows? I don't know.
But that does mean that I have a skeleton with a giant comical head, like Big Head mode in NBA Jam, for the next 24 hours.
Nice. That's cool. Alright, so...
I want to step up into this side and just have a quick look around and see if I can find their sleeping quarters.
What now?
Yeah.
Like...
Why didn't we do it last night?
I think we're in the sleeping quarters. Yeah.
Well, we didn't know exactly
so,
what was here.
Bucket is standing in the middle of what was the sleeping quarters. I described that being like rough made mats out of.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. That's cool.
And what used to be a bicep.
Yeah, I just thought they were like dead body parts. And then you said,
Oh, there was also that. The remnants of their dinner.
okay,
Before. Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So yeah, what are you trying to do? Yeah, having a short rest, obviously, so you can have one of those. Very least. You could just hold up here for the day. Take a day downtime.
No, we
Get off
short
the
rest. Keep moving.
Okay, there you go.
I've already done all my short resty stuff.
Well, if we're going to keep moving, I should bring us back to regional map, but also it's getting kind of late, so do we want to call it there and we'll pick up from this point next week?
I think so.
Sound good to us?
Heading out into the snow again.
Cliffhangers, in fact, you know what, just in case. So when you head out from here, the entrance that you left open, are you heading that way? Because that is one way into the mountain pass. Should we head through there?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So the area you start heading through is not like closed off cavern-wise. It's surrounded on all sides by mountain, but it's like a path that's winding through, and it's raising and falling. You know, there's small like creek crossings because they're frozen now, but water runs down from mountain tops, obviously. Then there's some smatterings of trees, most of them are frosted over. It's like that. The kind of wildlife you'd expect. So if anyone wants to do any hunting or traveling, can. The journey is as the crow flies. Just to check. About 48 miles, which would translate to 60 miles, about 3 ounces. It's probably going to be. That would probably be hand. So, just trying to get the maps to work. We've got 4 hexes, so 8 hexes. So you're looking at about just shy of 3 days travel if you were to be flying across the top. Also, you would know from experience of this pass, or at least stories of it, I don't know if you've been up here yourself or not, it's probably going to be a week's travel in itself just getting through the pass.
It'd be a week
so-
to get through pass. We sure we have supplies, everything?
Yeah.
I guess so.
We can
Then we venture
hunt,
forth.
can't we?
Hey?
Do it.
Yeah, you can. You can, as part of your camp every night, like roll survival. It's winter, so it's scarce, but it's around. It's not like it's nothing. So that's the kind of environment you're looking at. Let's go ahead and get your first section of the day's travel.
Don't we have all the meat from the Yeti we killed?
You would still have some of that too, yeah, probably.
If not, I'm sure there's plenty of winter troll meat here.
Also that.
Do you really want to roll?
Yeti troll.
Who knows?
Yeah.
You know, your people are Yeti, do they troll? Don't know.
That's a good question.
but-
Like, yeah, maybe the person who knows the environment would tell me.
Now that would be you.
Oh, well, we don't eat troll. We eat Yeti.
Yeah,
We don't eat troll.
excellent.
We eat Yeti. Yeti delicious. Troll tastes like shit. Eat troll and give up anything else.
Okay, so let's start with the first half day's travel. And let's do a little bit of that before we go. Let's see if we can. Let's happen. Let's go to D20 from everybody, please. 1s or 20s, or 3 or something.
I got you covered.
Oh, someone got a 20. Taiji.
With syrup. With syrup.
Why did that 16 come up green?
I got a 20.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, dude. Why did
Oh,
that
it,
thing come
it
up?
triggered off of Taiji's roll somehow.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Well, yes. So, it will be roughly 2 hours into your first passage through there. So,
There's your cliffhanger, Mark.
give you a little bit of a... Hey, yeah, right? Gotta loves it. Gotta loves it. Oh, no, that was the right one. Alright. So, let me see. No, that's not that. This one. So I'm just trying to get the right map loaded. I think it's this one. Okay. Things being stupid. Okay.
Oh, I should have had the trolls on this map and put them under the bridge.
Yeah, probably. Well, you know, like, for all you know, that's where they were hunting.
Could be.
Do you have Corporal Steve back with you, or is he still dismissed?
No, he would. I haven't resummoned him yet. No.
Problem. Corporal Steve's still dismissed. You guys should be able to see the environment you are now in. It's winding path
Yes.
through the. Yep.
Yes,
Across the trees and such. Yep, absolutely. All right, now go and have a look down here. See what I've got. Placing.
Whoops. Should turn them off. Sorry.
I say, and as we're walking along, I'm introducing everyone. All right, everyone, this is Steve. Steve?
Yeah, I'll give you a token for that next week.
Yeah, that's all
G'day,
right.
Steve.
Steve, be none of that. You will not use that language.
He
Whatever
doesn't
that
talk very
language is.
well, does he?
No, oh, I see the problem. And I had a
Silly
look,
man.
and there's still like
There could be enemy here, and you yelling like madman.
No, you're yelling at me. Like, You were yelling at me for yelling. It's kind of silly. Like, if I was yelling like this and then you yell at me louder and then I yell back at you.
Yahsob just exhales sharply.
Alright, can I get a...
Stealth roll with advantage.
Yeah, because he's covering his movements by yelling over the actual things he's doing. So they can't hear what he's doing.
Yes.
Over the sound of his voice.
Alright, someone give me a D4, please.
Well, I think that should be. No,
No, cancel.
Right, and sorry,
Cancel.
I know we're about to end, but I really have to run to the bathroom. Like, it's quite desperate, so...
because Taiji rolled the 20, right?
That's a cliffhanger.
Gotta go when you gotta go.
But no, just, you guys are walking along the road. Have a chat.
Yes.
Okay, we're walking along the road.
Alright.
Look,
I'll turn to Wallamir as we're leaving. I'll be like, so sorry for that green cloud in there. I didn't know
No.
you were there.
No, I don't blame you. But in future, if we fight invisible people, that spell fucking sucks. You should use that on the enemy if they turn invisible. That's great. Remember when we were in that cave? And he thinks about it. He's like,
Fucking
no,
shit.
this is a different party. This is a different party. I'm like, yes. Excellent. We are all the same people.
together.
I'm only a year old, so I'm still getting used to all this what to use when type stuff.
Yes. No problem.
At
But
this point, I
as
interrupt and
punishment,
say,
you will give me a piggyback ride.
Rimalaw,
I'm not that
Rimalaw.
strong.
how fast can you run?
When he hears Rimalaw, he remembers he's meant to be doing a different accent and quickly tries to remember it, goes, "What's that, governor?"
How fast can you run?
And then he thinks about it again. He goes, "Right, how fast can I run?"
Your mouth runs too much faster.
Yes, my mouth is the fastest.
Fastest mouth in the West.
Yes. I just walk along and I start looking for people to give me a piggyback because my legs are getting tired. This is too much walking. Why the fuck are we here again? He walks along and he's going to do the smart thing. And he's going to say to the dragon guy, what's your name again, mate?
My name's Sergeant Birdie. Thought
Your
we
first
established
name-
that already.
Your first name, Sergeant, though.
No, my first name's Rage. My surname's McBurnface, but I'm a sergeant, so people call me Sergeant Birdie.
Oh my God, your name is McBurnface. That's fucking amazing.
That is. How good is it? It's great.
I'm going to turn to my friends and sort of say, can anyone perform ceremony? I wouldn't mind marrying this dragon so I too could have the name McBurnface, because I believe it's maybe the coolest fucking name ever.
Well, I guess I'd have to agree to that, wouldn't I now, Hotshot, huh?
Hotshot, I
Not
like
according
that.
to the ceremony spell, and it just so happens I have it.
Yes! Yes!
Just kidding.
Damn it.
Right. And as you're chattering about all of this, you're all
Stop
going to see
laughing,
it.
Steve.
In the mountain ridge lines ahead of you, to the Huron pinging on either side, you can see the ice in them sort of start to come to life and rise up into roughly a humanoid kind of shape or form as a pair of ice elementals begin to emerge.
Jesus.
And
Oh, shit,
around
here we
them.
go again. Bring out, boys.
And around them, you can see the flittering of tiny white frostbitten wings, as there are also several methods accompanying them. With that, folks, see you next week.
Wait. I think we've just seen the frosting on the cake.
Nice.
Maybe you can chuck that green cloud on him now before we're in it.
That's a great idea.
Thank you, everyone,
we'll
for
see if he
sticking
does
around. And the raid.
Cheers, folks.
Thanks for the raid and sticking around to watch. We will see you next
We'll
week.
get a raid happening ourselves on the way out. So yeah.
Yes.
Thanks very much.
That sounds like an idea.
It's extremely late.
Who are we raiding?
I have lots of driving
Thank
to do
you.
tomorrow. Wish
See
me
you
luck.
next week.
Good luck.